I mean, stopping it will definitely. I've had times where like it'll keep going, but it'll just create another stream on YouTube's end. But the fact that we're on restream, I don't know how that's gonna work exactly.
Oh, it says we're live again? Yeah, but it's on a different video.
It does. Oh well. Well, I stopped, so.
And then this was like a 2-second stream when it reconnected, and then it looks like it. Are we still live?
No, I mean I pressed stop, so if we were live after that, we're not gonna be whenever this finishes shitting itself.
Oh man.
But
should we just fully restart OBS? It looks like it's crashed.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Stop it from the top bar up there or something. Also, damn. I have smart cues on. Let me turn that off. Yeah. Oh, that'll help so much. Okay. Yeah, we got it all figured out now.
What's smart? Whatever.
I have that so we're not maxing out upload with whatever the fuck that other thing is. And I think that was limiting our uploads.
I press start. We'll see if that. I mean, whoever was on the other one.
I think you'll have to
one.
restart the live chat.
No, yeah, definitely that. But I'm just looking on YouTube right now.
Y'all are live for sure. Can you read this? It's back. Nice. It's working so far.
I'm gonna get the chat back up here in a second.
Yeah, it looks like we're out here.
Chat will be back up here in
Got 5 people in here.
Yeah.
What up, chat?
The loyal people who came back after.
I gotta repost the link on Mastodon.
I mean, it's Mastodon though, so that's like.
Live for sure. Can you read this? It's back. Nice. It's working.
Oh, let me mute that.
Alright, I uploaded the Mastodon link, man. People are gonna be all up in here now.
Hell yeah. Okay. Sick. Alright. Chat's back on screen. We're back.
I love the recommended videos on these streams.
What the fuck?
Shout out Mike Tyson getting punched in the back of the head by an AI dude.
Okay, now that we're back, I'm gonna bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna speed run feeding them some shit. So
right on.
Get there.
Cool. I'll keep him occupied until you get back. He's got to go feed these cats, you know. I'm gonna restart this stream chat window so I can. Or can I just load that? Oh, this keyboard doesn't. This is a different computer. He has like multiple computers on this desk, and then they're all connected differently. So I'm just gonna read the chat on the stream window, which is very tiny. I'm a few beers too. I read it on my phone. All right, chat, how you doing? Out here reading chat on the phone. We got 7 people in here. Whole lot of gang shit. All right. I'm a few beers too deep to understand what's going on. I feel that, man. I'm drinking 8% White Claw right now. I'm about done with this can, and I'm gonna go get another can. Sure, yeah. He just offered me a twisted tea. I haven't really had a full one of those before. Oh shit. All right, what are you talking about today, chat? Yeah, okay. My mic is still working. Working so far. Looks smooth. We gaming. So 2 things. I reset the modem, and hopefully that stops it from cutting out. It usually takes a few minutes for whatever is uploading to start uploading again. And I had a limiter set so it's not like fully saturating the upload, and I disabled that. So hopefully Hopefully we're good now. It doesn't repeat stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this White Claw real quick and then... you ever inhale alcohol? Oh, fuck. I just inhaled a little bit of White Claw. Oh, God. Yo, my face is so red. What up, chat? How you... Oh, God. That was deeply unpleasant. Oh, wow. I'll I'll be real with y'all. I don't actually like alcohol that much. I much prefer weed, but you know, something. But I can't really smoke weed these days, dude. When I was in Ohio though, this past week, I made a trip to Ohio. Yeah, we can talk about my Ohio trip a bit, but I smoked a lot of weed when I was in Ohio. It's weird that Ohio has legal weed, and it's also weird that it's different than Colorado. Like, in Colorado, you walk in and they take your ID and stuff, and then you enter another room, and then they just have like glass display cases with all the weed and the vapes and stuff. In Ohio, it's like you're walking into a doctor's office. Like, they get your ID and you go into a place, and then there's just like a desk with people there. And you can't really see anything that they're selling, but they have like a tablet where you can like look at a website with all the weed stuff they have basically, and they have some dude holding the tablet and he's like, what do you want, man? All right, you want this kind of car? You want whatever? And then he, like, you know, basically online shops for you at the place, and then he already knows your name. I don't know how they know your name. I guess they're just tracking you. Then they go in the back and get the thing that you ordered. It's really weird. I don't like why can't I see what I'm getting before I get it? Anyway, it's also weird that Ohio has legal weed. It's a very red state. You'd think they wouldn't, but I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, you back? All right. I'm about to sit on my phone. Let me feed the cats that fast.
I just
Speed running, man.
I had, yeah, man. I did put Poppy in the bathroom this time. Oh shit, this is the wrong yeah, cat.
I couldn't reconnect that. I don't know what you need to do for that.
1 sec. Swag like Ohio though. I didn't know Ohio was pretty red.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like, Ohio has like several major cities in it, but it also has a ton of like vaguely populated rural areas, and a lot of that is red.
Damn. That does kind of make sense. I mean, I know Dave Chappelle lives in Ohio and has for like a very long time.
Even the cities, like as far as cities go, are like more red than most places.
Damn. Not there. I'm just gonna try to adjust this real quick. Over here on the side. That's fine. Why did it switch to this instead of the image?
It is pretty cool that you got the visualizer there.
Yeah, the Bandicam thing is pretty nice. I do like that. Wait, so you were talking about Ohio? Who else is who all still here? Sound off. And I mean, I see Azaz, of course.
So, dude, in Ohio, I got to meet some of our cool online friends. That was cool. We watched a bunch of old anime. They do like their guns in Ohio, and yeah, Parzival. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. But yeah, I mean it's the same here. We live in like a semi-rural area of Colorado. Like it's still kind of a city, but there's definitely a lot of red people around here. And yeah, driving through the like rural areas of Colorado, yeah, I mean it's pretty red, but it's still like a different vibe from like, like a Texas rural area. Very different. Like I feel like I mean,
oh, like here you mean versus
yeah, like I
Colorado.
feel like in Colorado I could wander around at like midnight in some of those like vaguely populated rural areas and be fine. And in Texas, I'm just like, I feel like a cult is gonna abduct me and sacrifice me.
Yeah, Texas is too big.
I feel like you probably couldn't walk around like anywhere in Texas, in a rural area.
Oh yeah, very rural. Yeah, I remember when we would like drive through to go to like to cons and stuff like that. I remember we would like pass through like a random barbecue spot that just has like kids like running around like playing in the dirt with like no shoes and shit. And it's like that. I think we stopped there, but like very uncomfortable.
I love how many places in Texas you drive through and it looks like it's a movie set because like a bunch of abandoned buildings that look like the early 1900s, and then like, but there's like an active post office and like people walking around doing shit. What I really miss about the rural Texas areas is abandoned buildings that don't have a bunch of homeless people.
Oh yeah, that was pretty nice.
That was really
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Like we could just check out those buildings.
Like it wasn't like a cartel spot or anything.
Yeah. Did we ever talk about
the old streams?
the one that we just
that
recently
one
did in town?
I don't think we did.
Yeah,
that was funny, man.
That was great, dude.
I forget what we were doing exactly at first. We were going to the liquor store and then
We were going to the liquor store. We were going to a coffee shop, that record shop.
Yeah, that
and then we needed to go pick up food, but we had to wait a little bit for the food to be ready.
Yeah, so we just passed. There was like a string of like these like Adam's Family ass looking houses on the side, and there was like one that was like yellow but like clearly like dilapidated like completely, and we're just like, yeah, we gotta go in there. So we walk in, and it was pretty cool.
The whole building was burnt to the ground, basically.
Yeah, it looked like it was like just on fire, but it was like fully made out of brick, and we were just like looking around it for a bit. And I was like taking pictures, and then I set up my phone to like take a selfie. Well, like we were taking pictures, and then I set up my phone to take a selfie, and then like I think you saw something.
Yeah, so he was like facing me, and he was like on his phone doing something, and I see behind him like several dudes walk in through the hole where the back door used to be of the house, and they did not look like
Upstanding gentlemen.
Yeah. They didn't look like they worked in an office building. And I was just like, I guess he saw my face change completely, and he looked behind him and saw, and they just walked past us like we weren't even there.
Like I didn't even notice. I was like setting up the camera. I'm like, yeah, selfie, and then like some dude like fucking emerges from the dark in the back, and then suddenly like the area that we're in is like filled. Like some people came from the back. A guy who owned the building came in the front. He's like, what are you doing here? And then he was just telling us. He said the building had been completely burned on fire, like
several times.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy, but it speaks to yeah. Here's the picture.
Oh yeah, the pictures, dude. We can
So here was just us in the actual building. I'll just send these to myself and I can put them up on the screen. But then here's the one where I set up the camera, and then you'll notice Phoenix is not in frame because he saw the fucking the dude coming out, and I didn't even know he was there. And yeah. And then
this was like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
In town here. It was pretty cool.
And I was just like, "What's upstairs?" He's like, "Oh, dude, that's my room."
Yeah, dude. We were scoping out like it would have been a great place to film something at if it wasn't occupied.
Yeah, and I know you're saying we should film there, and I still think like if we just pull up with like $40 and it's just like, hey bro, can you just like go get whatever you need to get with this $40 and let us film here for like 2-3 hours? I think it would work. Do
you think you could rent a place out like that on Airbnb?
A B&B specifically just for like B&E.
Like there's a big pile of ash in the living room you could sleep on if you wanted.
like hyper specific experience Airbnbs. The trap house.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's gotta like. There's definitely levels to that. Like, you know, like some people be like, well, let's get an Airbnb that's slightly closer to the inner city for a more specific experience. He wouldn't have taken it. $40, go get lost. No, $40. I think if we're, I mean, I don't know what the rate for like meth in Pueblo is, but I feel like $40 is enough to at least keep you busy for like 2 hours. That's like $15, $20 an hour of. But anyway, what up, Post Elvis? That dude's music is really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to him recently. I want to get some original music for Boku No Negro, so I can put it on. One, because his music is just really fucking good, but also because I want to put it on Newgrounds, and you can't upload like copyrighted music up to Newgrounds.
I didn't know you could still upload on Nuke.
Yeah,
that's cool.
No, they still do those like collabs. Like Tom Fulp is like very, still like pushing the site, even though everybody uses YouTube. Yeah. But mostly it's those collabs where like 20 animators do like a Final Fantasy thing, or like I think the most recent one was like a Fooly Cooly one.
I still gotta watch the new Fooly Cooly stuff and the old stuff too. I only got to like episode 2.
That's almost halfway through, man. Yeah, that. It's always a good time rewatching like short old animes. Like rewatching that. Like I think in the last week or so, or whatever, I think I was like, I told you I was rewatching Elfen Lied, and then Paranoid Agent, and like other bunch of random ones that you can get through in like a day. No, would be taken. He would have taken it. I see. Oh, like he would have just taken it and wait, did I what? Oh, he would have taken it. I thought that's somewhere in between a typo and then just I always assume like the worst of people speaking on the internet. Though I know Post Elvis is a nice man. Hell yeah, man. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah, I mean, for whatever that's worth, it's, you know, it's not like people are gonna be flooding to you, but they will know.
I mean, this is the start of the blow up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but no, I'm not even just saying that because he's like cool and in the chat. His music is legitimately like really amazing. He's done like music for like some games and shit too.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. I forget, it was like Pizza Tower, I think it was.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's really cool.
If I'm remembering that correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know if it was a whole soundtrack or like part of it, but yeah.
That's super cool.
It's good shit. Meth is cheap everywhere, dog. How much is meth? Like, I remember, like, I was talking to somebody that I know kind of here, and I was thinking, like, maybe I could get street Adderall. But then, like, a good homie that I know, they're like, pretty sure, like, you just be getting meth, probably.
There's, websites, to. Man, the last time I messed with crypto...
ZDoc, somebody told me.
This is all in Minecraft and not real life. But the last time I messed with crypto was trying to buy like $200 worth of Monero to order acid off of some website. And I don't know if I'm just like, I don't get how crypto works, but Monero is like the most convoluted shit I've ever used in my life. And it was like...
Is it just like is it like a niche cryptocurrency?
It's like designed to buy drugs with, basically. Oh. It's like, on Bitcoin you can see every transaction like that ever happens, but Monero you can't. It's like... they're like double signed with, you get like 2 wallet keys and you have to use both of them to use your crypto. And like, I don't know, man. I basically, the short of it is I lost $200 because I could not actually access the wallet that I generated to transfer the money to. So I never got to buy the acid in Minecraft. So I was very upset about that.
Minecraft acid definitely hits different than IRL though.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Wait, so that's just gone?
Yeah, I mean, I kept the keys that I had, but I don't know.
Do you still have that currency?
If I can like, if it was a problem with how I was using the keys, then maybe I still have it. But if it was like, I don't know, it might just be gone.
Damn.
Hard to tell.
It's crazy, you could just lose money, just like in Minecraft, as a meme.
Yeah, I like acid a lot more than shrooms, mostly because shrooms taste really gross. Like, really gross.
See, I like the taste, honestly, man. I don't know if it was specific, like, different kinds, like, And I'm not even just trying to be like, like I like the taste, but legitimately they tasted good. And I was talking in on Discord, Affy and Karen, they're like at a FurryCon right now, somewhere in Texas, and they're like these shrooms having a good time. But Affy said that they had some shrooms that tasted like pizza mushrooms, which is arguable if you don't like pizza mushrooms.
I mean,
already.
I like normal mushrooms, like food mushrooms.
Portobellos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of mushrooms in the pot roast. Just made today.
Nice. Like pizza mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never spend your money on crypto, not worth it. Listen, man. I
Are
was
you about to go on a fucking...
I won't get too much into it. I was a very early...
He was mining in the dorms. Like, we were in the military dorms, and this nigga had, like, I don't know. He just had a setup, and he was, like, mining, like... Because you don't pay anything in the dorms, so it's free electricity. And I remember I don't know if I'm, like, over-exaggerating, but I think at one point, like, the power for that entire section, that building... went out specifically because he was like Bitcoin mining.
Yeah, like it was really hot out and everyone was running their AC and I had all the miners going and yeah. I mean, we had like our room and then like a common kitchen and then an even more common area where like 4 different dorms could like interact with. And I had every breaker in that whole area maxed out mining Bitcoin. And then, I have the AC blasting even in the winter because those miners make a lot of heat.
I don't think it helped because we would also like that was probably the second time that something dumb happened in our dorm. Like, I'm not saying, like, we were always getting in trouble, but I remember we had, like, that whiteboard with the dick that we would, like... Because both of our doors were open most of the time, and we would just add to this whiteboard that had, like, this dick. So, like, over the course of, like, weeks, we would just, like, add things to this dick on the whiteboard. And then, at the time, our base commander and chief? Or the commander and then whoever else, the chief master sergeant.
Yeah.
They were both women for like the first time ever. And they did random inspections and then they went to our dorm and they just saw this like hideous like fucking...
veiny, hairy, like coming, like...
this very iterated on penis on a whiteboard. And then they were just like...
They called us all into a meeting room to talk
yeah.
about it. And they didn't like single us out or whatever, but they basically singled us out.
Yeah. Like... I think, like, our commander or whoever was our chief thought it was funny. But also our chief was, like, an alcoholic who was not allowed to ride a car, and he would ride a bike everywhere.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. He was, like, a short dude. He was really, really silly dude. And he would just, like, you just see him riding a bike. I was like, oh, that's just, like... He seemed like a bike-riding-ass dude. But apparently, DUIs happen.
So...
Oh, wait, let me go back.
You're talking about mining. Let me tell you guys...
Wait, before that...
Oh, yeah?
Did we miss anything? Just post Elvis. Yeah, Pizza Tower. Hell yeah, dude. It's a shame Minecraft Acid would have been... Okay, we're back. We're back on track.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out.
So, I mined somewhere between, like, I think 3 and 4 whole Bitcoin over the course of being in the dorms. And, I mean, if you notice, I don't live in a mansion, so I didn't keep it.
Still a very nice house. You like houses with personality and many interesting rooms.
Yeah. So what I did with those Bitcoins, is I bought RuneScape gold with them. By the way, this was when Bitcoin was like $300 a Bitcoin.
It's like the Pizza Hut guy. That sucks.
Yeah. I bought RuneScape gold with it. Several billion GP of RuneScape gold. And this is RS3, so not even the good RuneScape. And then I also got scammed out of like half of it. Due to like they used like some in-game teleport glitch to kill me and take like half my gold. It was cool, man. It doesn't keep me up at night. I don't cry about it regularly. It's fine. It's fine.
That is kind of crazy to be like. That is like the hubris of like the tech bro, where you're like so early up on some shit where you're like, fucking nigga, I'll spend it on some pizza. I'll get RuneScape gold with this shit you won't know about for 25 years, and then it eventually becomes like worth something, and then. But,
What else talking about? Acid? Yeah, dude, okay.
Oh, yeah, what did I miss? Wait, sorry, let me catch up. I'm a little bit... Phoenix, my man, never spend your money. Okay, we saw that. It's a shame. Minecraft, yes. Acid, like slow, jerks me until I watch a crazy visual haven, meaning shrooms, grab my shit, rip it off, and throw it in a room of melting colors and sounds. Real. Alien emoji. Real. Y'all haven't tried psychedelics until you've had medically prescribed enantiomer or of ketamine. Yeah, I haven't had ketamine before. I haven't done
I've
that.
also never tried ketamine. A lot of
I don't want to go
hackers,
into the K hole.
yeah, a lot of
Honestly,
hackers I follow do ketamine, and I don't. Not about it.
I just from everything that I've seen of like going into a K hole and just like there's just other. It's not even that I'm out. It's just there's just the other better things that I know about. Like acid's cool, shrooms is fine. Ecstasy that'd be fun. As long as you don't actually try to like cash in on thinking you want to have sex, and then you will not be able to. I miss a time where you could still mine that shit. Disassociates are slept on for real. Post up. Okay. Sorry, Eunice. I'm gonna let Poppy at the back.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but acid actually has different concentration levels. It's like milligrams per larger amount of liquid. I didn't even know that until I tried to buy it on the darknet. Because like anytime I had gotten acid, I mean, in general, it's from my mom. Like my mom knows people, and she'll just mail me it or like give it to me in a bag when I. But yeah, different concentrations of acid, and it's kind of lame because you don't ever really know what it is until you try it or whatever. I've definitely done like a lot of acid because it like wasn't doing anything, and then like the same amount from like one tab was like more than like a lot of tabs of other acid I've had. So also fun time when I was like I might have been a young adult, a teenager, maybe like 19. My mom had acquired like a grocery bag full of mushrooms, like full of mushrooms, like a Walmart bag full, and she just like gave that to me, and she was just like, "Hey, I'm leaving somewhere. Have fun with mushrooms." And so like I was posted up on her couch watching like YouTube videos on her TV or something, and like just mindlessly eating these mushrooms like they were like it was popcorn. Not really thinking too much about it, and it hit me all at once where I was just like, I think I'm feeling it, and I gotta like get up to go pee, and like I tried to get up and like fell on my face and ate shit, and I literally had to like crawl to the toilet and like hoist myself onto it because like my muscles were not responding. Like my head was stuck downwards, and it took like every ounce of strength to lift my head up so it wasn't like just dangling there.
Are you talking about that time you ate like a bag of mushrooms at your mom's house?
Yeah, dude. Oh, that was so good.
Were you just like eating them like fucking like popcorn candy and just like
yeah, man.
This nigga ate like 2,000 milligrams of.
That was so good, and it's good. I think it's telling that my only memory of
you
that.
Gotta get your things getting warm, dude.
Oh yeah, can you?
You gotta.
Okay. Yeah, the only memory I have of that mushroom trip was pulling myself into the bathroom, and I blacked out for the rest of it. I don't remember what happened for the rest of that trip.
That is like scary.
And I took a very long break from mushrooms after that. I was very put off by it. Like,
how old were you at this time? I forget.
Or like 19 or 20, something like that.
Okay, that's like before like the looming darkness of like taxes but like still at a period where it could definitely fuck you up. Damn, man. That shit is so funny. But you said you hated the taste of mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I mean.
You were just slugging it out.
Yeah, after you eat it, after the flavor of mushroom kind of like fills your mouth and stuff, you kind of it just kind of more mushrooms doesn't taste worse.
That honestly, that really tracks. That and like, what were you watching?
Some YouTube shit. I don't know.
Like on the couch. Like did your mom have like a PC set up on her TV too? Did you like put her onto that? She had like.
I think at the time she had maybe like a Fire Stick or something. I don't remember.
Does she have any like tendencies that you have put her onto, like of like anything cool of like?
I've tried, man. I've tried putting her onto stuff. So my mom's really into Big Brother.
Also, she might be in the stream right now, just letting y'all know.
Yeah, right. She might be in the stream. She tunes in a lot. My mom's really into Big Brother, dude. Like, she is constantly watching the 24-hour live stream of it. Like, she has TV set up all throughout her house, like in the kitchen and the like back patio, and she just like it looks like security camera footage, but it's just like Big Brother. And I don't know. And she was just like, oh, it's like, you're just like they're like your friends that are there with you. It's like,
I kind of understand.
I get it. Like that's people watch Twitch streams for the same reason.
That's how like I mean I'm not gonna get into like the root of this. You know what I mean the moment I start talking, but like I really like Fish Tank for that reason. Like when it was like right before I was moving here. Like I had just gotten the divorce, and she had left, and I was just in the apartment, like moving stuff. My friend Zai, he's in the Discord. He's a really good illustrator, hentai artist. He eventually helped me move stuff, but I was just in there, like waiting to like quit my job and stuff. And what's up?
I'm just watching our stream, and it keeps like cutting out. I don't know if that's like.
Is it still fucky, you
yeah,
guys?
Is the stream cutting out for you guys? I can't tell if it's just.
I checked it on YouTube. I mean,
Either
it's right there. Well, let us know. What do we got? I wish my mom would give me a bag of mushrooms as a teen. You would think, but like
pros and cons. I'm glad that I wasn't like a dork and was like, no drugs. Drugs are bad. But also like.
No narc activities.
I do kind of wish. I wish she didn't get me into whippets, personally. I was into whippets for a hot minute. Dude, I was in military dorms and, like, ordering, like, shipments of, like, 300 whippets off of Amazon, which you can buy on Amazon, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's,
Put the good people on.
Yeah.
Galaxy Gas. It is funny how that, like, sparked for, like, a new generation. Like, there's a new generation that's just discovering whippets. Like, I haven't done it before, but, like, I mean...
I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, yeah, like at this point, like I'm about to be 32. Like,
so I can describe.
We can do a whippet stream. Oh, Affy, they sent a picture there at the convention. There's apparently somebody brought the Scream tank from Monsters Inc. and it's giant and it's a whippet thing and they're just like hitting it. It's
Yeah, I've seen people bring them to concerts and stuff a lot.
At a concert is kind of crazy.
I'll be honest, I probably would have like offed myself if I had a tank of whippets when I was doing them.
Mm-hmm.
I would fill balloons with them, with the like normal whippet machines. I would fill multiple balloons with them and like just do them back to back. And like I've passed out so many times doing that.
There's probably times when we're in because if it was in the dorms, I was definitely around.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't like really recall. But I remember there were also many times where we would just get so fucked up, and I imagine it was probably like a combination of the two.
So whippets don't keep you high.
No, I know it's like
it lasts for like 30 seconds to a minute.
It just like, and then it fucks up your brain, and then you're like back down.
Yeah, you get tunnel vision. You feel weightless. You feel numb. It just really feels like your brain is shutting off. And then you just kind of slowly come back to life. But then, like, the coming back to life is the worst part, so then you just gotta keep hitting more whippets, man, so you can stay into the tunnel vision. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like it definitely seems like an occasional thing. Like, if you're at a furry convention, hit a whippet, bro. Hit a whippet. If you're, like, at a rave, there's a fucking furry, like, shuffling to some cool-ass shit, you gotta hit a whippet, but...
I have a memory of my mom.
Yeah. That's funny. Like we just said whippets 3 times and then they appeared.
Summons, yeah. So I have a memory. My mom and her current husband, but boyfriend at the time.
Also, let us know if the stream is fucky now.
Yeah, for sure.
But continue.
So I have a memory of being in my mom's old kitchen and like her boyfriend like hit the whippet and was holding his breath, and then he just passes out and eats shit, and his head hits the like metal railing of a staircase, and he's like gushing blood, and like we're like debating on going to the hospital or whatever. He's like, no, dude, I can't go to the hospital because he's like a wanted felon. I think he still is.
Right.
Yeah.
The pros and cons of that,
Yeah. So that was pretty good. And that was before I had ever done a whippet. And also they were trying to lie and say they weren't doing drugs. Like, oh, it's just whipped cream, man. Like, okay.
Of all the things you could say.
Because that's what the machine is for.
Well, yeah.
That's like what you're supposed to do with
it. It seems like that would be the best thing to say, but it's just funny that they just went for like the... I mean, I guess there's less in between. It's like a bad whipped cream cart, and he just fell over. That's so funny, dude. And then it's just like... So he hits the whippet, he hits the ground at lightning speed, and then at that point it's just like, can you walk this off? Like... Because you could walk off a concussion better than a felony charge, like...
For sure.
Or, like, a returning. That's crazy. What year was this? Or like age? You don't have to say
I
year.
was probably like 16, maybe 15, 16.
Damn. So quite familiar with I mean, but you weren't like, obviously you didn't think it was whipped cream.
Oh no, I knew it was some shit.
I mean, you had Whippets at this time already?
No, this was before I ever tried. I didn't try Whippets until I was in my like 19 or 20, maybe 21.
Huh.
It was before I could drink, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that is funny though. Like, I know, like Azaz was saying, like it's somewhere like I wish my mom gave me acid. There is definitely like a scale of like, you know, like I'll introduce you to like drugs, and then whatever. Like, I mean, I'm about to sit here and whatever, you know. I will like say I love my granddaddy. He was like the best alcoholic that I know, because he would like get extremely drunk and just like drive us to Del Taco, like extremely drunk, cut my hair really drunk, and then like talk to this clearly white kid in Spanish at Del Taco because he thinks like that's the time to do it, and then like he would like we were all like obviously not of drinking age yet, but he's like, all right, here's how we decide who's the best like cousin sibling. Everybody, you take a shot of a Crown Royale, and then you go run in the street, and whoever wins gets another shot.
Hell yeah.
But I never got introduced to hard drugs ever. Well, I mean, honestly, none of what you described I would think is hard drugs.
Whippets
by the
are
time
like.
I mean, it's there. Like that's like brain. Once
Like
you
in,
get to like
terms
neural,
of damaging your body.
yeah,
Whippets are pretty up there.
like it would probably start at Whippets, and then I think then you go to like crack and then meth. Obviously, like coke is too, but we're full drug stream right now.
I feel like Whippets have like removed several IQ points from my brain over time.
But if you already have high IQ, then you're just going from wherever to.
Yeah, I guess so.
Besides, the thought patterns are still there.
Another Whippet memory I have for you guys. So I was really big into Destiny 1. I kind of played a little bit of Destiny 2. But really into Destiny 1, and I was raiding like 6-man raid with some people playing Destiny. And the Destiny raids are several hours long. I mean, if you're really good, you can probably do them in a half hour.
Several hours.
Yeah, but like especially if you're not like super like you don't have the strategy down, several hours. So we were at the end of this raid in Destiny, and we had been playing for like 3 hours. And I was like laying in bed, controller, screen, Whippet canisters.
You can play laying down?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I mean, this was in I think this is in the tech school dorms.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was sitting there doing Whippets, and I just passed out. I like chained like 3 or 4 Whippets together and just completely blacked out.
Combo.
Middle of the raid, and this is a raid where everyone needs to like do a specific thing to kill the boss or you all die. And yeah, I just ate shit, passed out, and I like came to with like 4 people yelling into my ear like, Phoenix, you need to stand on this platform and do this thing.
You told me about this.
And I'm like coming to him like, I'm shooting, and it's like.
That's the meme now, right?
Yeah, that's the meme in our group. Anytime anyone goes AFK for any reason in that friend group, they reference me passing out with Whippets and be like, I'm shooting.
They were shooting.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good to have. What is it, like a 12-year-old like bit now?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna catch up a little bit on the thing. So, shrooms, your mom sounds kind of base. Not gonna lie, LMAO. You have any thoughts on that? Base mom.
I mean, she's one of 2 relatives I still talk to, so she's pretty cool.
Note that. Can't you put shrooms in a rice cooker with rice and it still works? I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
I don't see why.
I mean, it might. I don't know if it like
different.
Burns off the.
Yeah, it's either that it just like, or like it absorbs into the rice, but like, I don't know. Like that seems like real science, and I'm not that guy.
Wait, Affy's at a furry convention? I didn't know.
Bro, I said that like 10 times already.
I didn't.
Affy and Karen are. I mean, and probably other people. They are at a furry convention. That's where they had the fucking.
Man, that sounds really.
Check this picture out. I was talking to them the other day because they were talking about shrooms, and I was like, "Damn, I know y'all were doing shrooms pretty recently." And this is the tank. Check it.
Oh.
That's the Monsters. Monsters Inc. Ben 10 T-shirt.
Oh
like,
my god.
The amount of culture in this image is like kind of like hard to fathom, but.
Oh my god, that's. I can't imagine.
Right. I should probably put this on the, but I don't want to dox. But let me know if Affy, if you're still in the thing. This is gonna be our
That's
background unless you don't
so
want it to
funny.
be.
So I'm glad I was reminded, dude. There's a furry convention in Denver in 12 days.
Oh wait, I can go, but like it'd have to be just Saturday and Sunday.
I mean,
Like it can be the entirety of those because obviously I don't have to go back to work until 7 p.m.
I will say I don't know. I would feel weird going to a furry convention. I feel like I know a lot about furry stuff, but I'm not a furry
Well, yeah, I
necessarily.
mean, me like I've.
I know you don't have to be a furry. They don't check your furry
If
black
we, can we
card.
just like can we just can we just like pull like I know these people, like can we get like a referral, like a job, and be like, hey, let us in. Cause like I know we did interviews and stuff, but like at this point I just want to go for fun and curiosity, like genuine curiosity and fun.
Yeah, definitely
Like
wouldn't want to film or anything.
I don't even want to film. I just want to like go to raves, talk to somebody who's like a tech billionaire,
Get drugs.
and like yeah. Wait, so somebody says the audio is fire, but the video is stuttering a bit. And then another person says the audio is fire, but the video is laggy. And then someone else says, nah, this shit is smooth. I love whippets. I haven't done them in years. Taking a break between balloons, taking deep breaths of oxygen is real shit. Isn't oxygen just deprivation on steroids for a bit? I don't know. Yo, y'all talking about whippets? Okay, I'm like way behind.
Oh yeah, you are.
I'm still at the furry convention. Okay, hell yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they're Saturday, Sunday, because they're like minutes away from it. So like
Oh,
they're just
it's like right in.
where they're at.
Yeah,
So they're
okay.
just like driving to it.
Okay, so
Hit the Jenkem, bro. Bro, stream is good right now. I think it's working okay. So it's somewhere in between cope and good for some people. Stream good. Oh my god. The lore is insane. I've lived such a sheltered life, so this is insane. I'm sure that's in reference to you watching the guy hit his head against a.
I mean, it could have been that. Could have been the other drug talk. I mean,
Many. But like me as a kid would ask for some whipped cream. Kanye has been whipping his head. Real. Hard and soft drugs kind of construct, in my opinion. It's kind of funny, cannot lie. Haha. What is the appeal of furry content on furry? Just if you're a curious person, that's it. Like I just want to like be there and cuz like think about it man, like if you're fur suited up and this is just like I don't know anything. You're fur suited up. You're feeling free. You're not like identity hidden. Emotions uninhibited. Rave music, drugs, other people in that same state. And niggas want to fuck? Like that's not the whole thing, but that's part of it. Like it just seems like it's like the Burning Man for like terminally online people.
also I've been like orbiting around the furry stuff for a while. Like I'm definitely not like I'm not a furry, but like I'm married to a furry. I have many friends that are furries. I'm very aware of furry culture and stuff. So like I don't know, furries are cool, and I honestly like that aside even I just like going to places where people are very interested in a thing. Like just seeing people express their passion for a thing.
Yeah.
Like I mean, yeah, you guys know how much those fursuits cost, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's
they're
crazy.
unreal.
Like I didn't even like I knew they were thousands of dollars, but I was talking to Karen and Affy the other day and the thing, and they were telling me that like, well, I don't know if it's just because like whatever. I think it was like the inflation of the rising costs of the hobby, but tens of thousands of dollars now, and like, but you're right though. I think it really just comes down to like expression and like curiosity and like fun people. It doesn't really matter what it's connected to.
One of the friends I had in high school like makes fursuits. I think they still do. I haven't talked to them in a while, but like I've been to their like fursuit making operation, and it's nuts. Like they have just giant blocks of foam, like so many blocks of foam, and they carve it. They're like sculpting foam, like you're making like a marble statue, but out of foam. And they shape the furry head, and then they get all these different layers that they add onto it, and these different like adhesives, and like there's so much that goes into it. It's
I'm just imagining like a Roman sculptor like creating like a fursuit.
like they use sculpting tools. It's nuts, man.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like, I mean, like it can be very expensive unless you just happen to be like very craft handy and like talented enough to like if you're like really deep into like that fursuit cosplay thing and you just like make shit. Like, that's crazy.
And the other thing is, like, most people don't just get like there's not like general like mass-produced fursuits. I mean, there might be.
Like, you can't go on Amazon and get like a fursuit that niggas wouldn't be able to like call you out for.
Like, I'm sure you can, but like most people want their furry character.
Yeah,
like,
because that's the thing.
As a suit.
Yeah, it's not like putting on a scream mask. It's like you're like expressing like a I ideally either like you have possibly commissioned somebody to like draw this at some point, and then now it exists in real life. I assume though. I mean, there's probably like way more involved than I know about, but I think it's pretty sick, dog.
I follow this. I watch like several car channels on YouTube.
People probably like mod stuff that comes off of Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So I watch several car channels on YouTube, and I'm not like a car guy, I guess. I don't know. I like, the more I watch, the more I like learn about how cars work and enthusiast car stuff. But this one channel that I watched for years, and I never knew that they were a furry.
What's the channel?
Regular car reviews.
I'm just gonna like plug it in the thing.
Okay. So this channel, Regular Car Reviews, I watched for years, never knew they were a furry, and then all of a sudden they upload a video of them like walking around the parking lot of a fursuit convention, and I didn't know there was an overlap of furries and like car nerds until I watched that video, and then I just see like rows and rows of furries with like tricked out cars and like crazy stuff going on, and he's just walking around like, tell me about your car. He's like, oh dude, I got this whatever turbocharged like cold air intake car terms, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, and he was like, why do you think furries are into cars? And then there's like, we're all autistic and some autistic people are into cars. There's basically the consensus,
which I love. Like that, like I love the amount of like levels of like a specific interest that you can get to that like branches off. Like it's the same for cameras and stuff. Like you can have like people who like cameras, who like this or that, but then there's also like people who just like to film like cars and shit, or whatever. But then like furries, it's like niggas who can be in the cars, like neighbor, like old, you know, country ass dude, or furry motherfucker, just is like autistically into like mechanics and stuff.
I wonder if it's a thing for furries to try to like pick like a famous person and be like, I wonder what their fursona would be. What do you think Obama's fursona would be, man?
Damn. Obama's fursona. Well, if we have to like narrow it down to like a specific species, well, I mean, we got to go on brand. We got to go reptilian for sure.
Yeah. All the political people.
Scales. Yep. Some kind of
They're
scales.
They're scaly, bro.
Yeah. Outside of that, it's hard to say. You know, I was asking, I did again, I asked, just out of curiosity, I was just like, hey, are there any, like, people in, like, the furry community that people suspect are, like, tech billionaires?
So,
like, people that you never see, but it's like, that's Mark Zuckerberg right there. Could be. But apparently, they tend to be pretty open about it, or some people are. Who knows? Catch up on chat a little bit. Damn, we need furries in politics then. Because, PSL and DSA are fucking lacking.
I'm gonna get another White Claw.
Oh, damn, you're not feeling the...
Oh, no, I'm, like, already...
Oh, okay. Alright. It's for the anthropolitical research purposes. Real. Dude, Adam Savage from Mythbusters. He does seem like he would be a furry. That's funny. He is?
His fursuit's gotta be crazy, man.
Is that, like... Is that, like... Is that documented? Like, is he legitimately a furry, or is it suspected? Because both seem like very plausible. Emphasis on this furry, and I didn't even know that. Oh, okay, so that sounds like it's real. There's a big furry car enthusiast come in TV, and they're super chill. See? That's awesome. Obama's persona would be a lion. I mean, if we're going strictly off of, you know, Lion King, Wakanda, then maybe, but I think reptile. Hey, buddy. What's going on, bro? He pulled up. He wants to vibe for a little bit. That was a Game Awards a few years ago. Zuckerberg would be a gay. Yeah. Do people? I don't even like full on just like the Geico. Like anybody ever like full on made like a fan fursuit of like an existing character? Like there's an M&M guy like in like that's not obviously that's a candy, but I'm just talking about like possible furry fursuits. Adam Savage put out a video where he introduced his fursuit. Oh hell yeah, that makes a lot of sense honestly. Like for that kind of guy who's like, you're like old, you're in movies with special effects, like you know everything about like animatronic suits and like damn.
So
I gotta look this up.
Azaz was like, "Damn, you skipped the comment." I'm assuming it's the black, gay, non-binary furry comment.
I didn't skip it on purpose. What did I miss? Oh, I remember when a black gay non-binary furry accepts a game award, giving speech how proud to be gay, black, and furry. Whoa.
So
I didn't.
this might be a tangent, but based on that comment, okay. So
I'm gonna pee again.
okay, you do that.
Or
Nah, you're good. So non-binary people, right? I'm curious. So the gay label, right? So if you're non-binary, are you only gay if you like only like other non-binary people? Because it's like it's synonymous with homosexual, so you don't only like the people that are the same gender as you. I don't know how that works. Unclear. I don't know if you just go based off of your like physical. Like I don't know how that works, man. I'm getting pretty turnt off of this alcohol, you guys. I tell you what. Also, I bring it up because I'm also one of them NB folks, and I'm not sure how that fucking works terminologically.
wait, you're asking like, are you gay if you only like other non-binary people?
Yeah, is it so? Like, if you're non-binary, are you like in? So you'd be like, are you gay if you? Yeah, is that basically that?
If you only like other non-binary people?
Yeah, if you're that, but you like dudes, would that still be gay, or would that be like? That wouldn't be like hetero, but
It's
like,
definitely not hetero because it's like.
Well, like hetero just means like different. So there would be. I don't know how that works, man.
I think yes. Because, like, if non-binary, basically, where it's like, if it can switch on a day, like, or, like, a feeling, like, if you were, like, more in a dude moment and someone was more in, like, a girl, quote-unquote, moment, or vice versa, like, yeah, it's the queer shit. So, I say yeah, but, like, but it could also not be, and that's, like, the whole thing, right? But, I'm sure there are people better suited to answer this than me. But I say yes, sometimes. If we're just talking about it. Damn, what a question. I also have no idea. I'm not joking. I'm not poking fun of that person, by the way. I was just amazed. No, I didn't think you were making fun of him. It was legit. Woohoo, hell yeah. Isn't NB a gender thing separate from sexuality? Yes.
It is.
The vibe thing. Most non-binary people I've met, including myself, just kind of use gay as a common term for talking about romance of any kind.
Yo, shout out non-binary Parzival. That's cool.
Oh, wait, Parzival is... Wait, where did I miss... Did I just...
Reread the comment.
Most non-binary people I've met, including myself... Oh, okay, alright. Just kind of use gay as a... Well, yeah, I mean, you just, like, use the queer stuff, you know? Like, it's in the pot, you know? Like, if two queer identifying people, regardless of, like... It's like a combination thing, I feel like. Like, Monday, the Lego blocks might line up, and then it's gay. And Tuesday, it might not, and then it's straight. Quote-unquote, by somebody else's.
This might be going into a whole other tangent, but I've always found it weird that sexuality, like, implies your own gender based on the term. Like, it's not just like a term that means I like dudes or whatever. It's it's like your gender and the other person's like are included in the term of like gay or whatever. And I always found that weird. Like, I don't know why it's not just like
vibing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why your gender is included in the terminology. It's weird.
Well, like in the combination.
Well, like
girl boy equals straight, boy equals gay.
Yeah, basically that. And it's weird that instead of just being like, oh, I'm straight, or just like, oh, I like women or whatever. Like it's weird that the terms are like tied into your own gender.
Because technically you could be straight, but I guess if you were like a girl who fucked another girl, that you could still be straight if you didn't identify as.
No, I just like the terminology in general. You know what I mean? Like
Niggas be wanting to be identifying.
I get like I feel like we're not like the term homosexual is like the same gender as you, as opposed to just being like I am into this gender regardless of what I personally am.
Oh well, yeah. No, yeah. But if we're talking like about, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the perspective you're speaking from. Like if you're saying like, is this like on paper legally gay if you do this with this person? Like, no, like whatever. But I know what you're saying. Like identity and sexuality are not like tied to each other, even.
But they are in the terms of like straight or gay. Like a dude who likes dudes and a woman who likes dudes use different terms to describe their sexuality when they both like dudes.
Right.
Why is it not just?
Because I think it's because they want to like be like attract specific people of that thing. Oftentimes, like labels work better for certain types of people.
I guess.
Like you don't need labels if you a labelless ass nigga and you're just like if you're like non-binary with other non-binary people, I don't think it matters that much. Because like somebody's not gonna be like no based on what you click in the computer. But I don't think people should think about it that much. Like, bro, fuck who you want to fuck, kiss, be around niggas of whatever. And that's not like a. I'm not even trying to be secular about it in like the scary way.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty turned. I'm pretty.
We gotta wrap it up soon.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Okay, I probably missed like 20 comments. Adam Savage is a furry. That's the top one.
I'm mostly saying that as a disclaimer if I start
saying
off
retarded
topic.
things.
Yeah, there
okay.
It is.
I feel like we've been like relatively in the realm of reality, but we'll see. Vibes. I think you could explain everything with just vibes. My comment don't go through. Lol. Like if I was dating a dude and not another non-binary person up until recently, and I would say I was being gay with both of them. Real gay. Yeah, see? Nail emoji. Sparkle emoji. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker.
I love you can just click someone and make them a mod with a right click.
I can do that?
Apparently.
Oh.
I feel like that should be something you would like dig into the menus.
Like at least right click. But that's more, yeah, no. I always kind of thought terms like gay and straight were kind of weird because romance and sexuality has always been a very vibes-based thing. There's probably a book that goes into great depth.
I'm sure there is.
Do you see the apple emoji?
I did, yeah. I've been needing to read more stuff about things and stuff. Instead of like watching YouTube videos where people regurgitate the books that they read.
I think, I mean, like, I don't have like a solve or anything, but I think, I'm not saying like the labels don't matter. It matters like if, like it's like gay math, like this equals this and this. I mean, like the truly based discussion is like none of it matters.
I think
but like
we're like scrolled up by the way.
But like obviously there are. No, are we? Were we that? No, I think we're like pretty caught up.
Now we are.
Mod me up, senpai. I mean, hey, you number 2. You gotta at least be number 2. I'm just saying. I feel like every person I've seen is like number 3 though. I don't know what's happening. I don't know, man. Like once you reach like a certain, like once you pass the point of just like if you can be like bi but not like what do you say, like ashamed, then it's just like open season. Like who cares at that point? Like you're not gonna be like at a huge queer orgy and somebody be like, hold up, are you like non-binary or you like, you know, like that's what I feel like. But
slightly related, I guess. Man, the only social media I use is Mastodon, and like the vast majority, I'd say like 90% of the people I follow on Mastodon are some kind of queer person, and like the 10% are like hackers. I mean, there's a lot of overlap there. but it my I'm trying to think of the word, perspective. From where I'm sitting, it seems like other queer people find it easy to like meet up with fellow queers and just like get friend groups and stuff. And I feel like there's like a hidden technique that I haven't figured out yet. I don't know.
You mean like a specific type of peacocking of like what you identify as?
Just like, where do you meet people that are cool and like?
It starts with pronouns and bio.
I already.
That's where it starts.
I already do that, but I also feel like everyone on Mastodon is gay. But mostly just like, I don't know, just people. Like every time I've met with like a queer person or like seen them online, they have like a large queer friend group. I don't know, where do you find those? Or is there like a store? Is there a store you go to and you're like,
no,
I want like 10 queer friends?
Like the Home Depot of like queer stores stuff.
Yeah, like you go to a Home Depot and then sitting out front is a bunch of drag queens, and then you're like, I want to be friends with you, and then you add each other on Discord.
Real.
And how do you do that?
I mean, so first off, I don't know, but second off, I think you go to a convention, you just like continually put yourself in situations and things where you're with those people, and then boom, you got 30 gay niggas in fursuits, and you are all vibing.
I think a lot of the problem too is I don't know how much this comes across on here, but I'm very like approaching people is not my strong suit. I'm not a big social person unless I already know the person pretty good.
That's why you got to go to the events.
Which is weird because like I look at like win reviews and stuff, and I don't know how I did it, man. I know you were there like egging me on the entire time, but like the thought of just approaching a random at a convention and being like, "Here's a mic. What do you?"
There's ebbs and flows to that shit though. Like you can go from here to here and to here socially like many times. Like it's not like a straight line. Like I definitely felt like at points where I was like here and then I dropped off, like, and then I just don't want to talk to people for this amount of time, and then you get back. And like a lot of that can just be like who are you around and where are you at? And like depending on where you're, like, yeah, we're at conventions, like it's different. If you're like at the mall, it's different than you're like at a place.
Skip this,
It's not a good one.
It's very high pitched. This is like probably my least favorite track.
Damn.
Just go to, like,
I love how you could immediately tell which. Yeah. Wait, we're not that far in, are we?
No, just like hit next song and it'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, I will be drunk at the furry con. I'm sure that'll help. What else are we? There was a thing I was going to reply to. Concept of asexual is crazy. I mean, let me tell you guys, that's pretty much me currently. I didn't used to be asexual, but after losing a testicle and a lot of medical issues and stuff, I'm pretty much there, man. I don't really feel much in that regard these days, which is kind of unfortunate because like I used to and it was cool, but yeah, not really. Anyways,
the penile vibes are not as popping at the moment.
Oh, definitely not. Like things used to like do stuff for me in that way, and it doesn't anymore. So I don't know.
Gonna do a quick check-in.
And
I don't feel like it's an overshare, but I want to check in with you.
What? Oh, like.
If you ever want, yeah.
Yeah. Just
I mean, honestly, asexuality seems like very like what's the meme of the guy whose brain is like you could just talk to people and like not.
Like it, I don't know. It's for me. It's pretty much like I don't think about it like ever until I'm reminded that sex exists, and I'm like, damn, that sucks. I used to be into that. Yeah.
It's all ebbs and flows, bro.
I guess. I mean, it's like I probably need like the T boosters, like
you need to get on T and fucking
I think I've been told that by doctors before, but like I don't really want that. I don't want more testosterone. I like my current amount aside from the sexuality stuff. But like
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like the people who like need like it's like vice versa. Like niggas who don't need to be on T are like hella on that shit just because they're like, I don't feel like my hatred for like minorities is strong enough. I need to like But then other people, it's like, I just want to fuck a little bit more.
I wonder. I haven't looked into it that much, but I do both of the sex hormones that you can take. I know there's a lot more than just the two, but like if you go on like the woman sex hormones, does that also increase your sex drive? I don't know how that works. Because like if I'm just taking it for that purpose, like.
I mean, there are a lot of reasons people outside of just sex take like hormones and stuff.
For sure.
But I know what you're saying. Wait, I'm gonna catch up on comments. Most of them aren't really cared for in the greater queer zeitgeist. Wait, I'm sure there are folks who police queerness.
Oh, there definitely are, 100%.
There are, but most of them aren't really cared for in the greater queer zeitgeist. Correct. The concept of asexual is crazy. You basically not interested in either men or. I mean, it's not that crazy.
That's what got us in the that's why I started bringing it
up. Okay. You go to fur meets. Gotcha. Fur meets gay pride festivals. All LGBTQ plus folks I know are T, lol. So I don't know what going on with other letters.
Also, same. Most of the queer people I know are in the T.
Low-key mental health clinics, LMFAO. I never met few interesting queer people over there. I've never. I'm sure we're going to piss off some blue sky people and taking this clip out. First off, please take this clip out of context. Do what you gotta do. Do whatever, you know.
Use AI to change what we're saying, for sure.
Yeah, make it seem like I'm like, you have clear non-ally here saying ignorant things to clearly non-binary individual.
And make me say the N-word,
for sure. Just so nobody knows how to feel about any of it.
Yeah.
Just non-binary says N-word, but non-binary person says problematic things about sexuality. But not problematic, just like uninformed. But the other thing is like I've been around like lots of like different like queer groups being in like Los Angeles, and that's why I feel like ultimately like it doesn't fully matter, but it matters like if it matters to you. Like you pick these things and then you like let those in, and that kind of like fucks off everybody outside of that bubble, which is like honestly perfectly fine if that's what you makes it easier for everybody. Sex is great, but y'all ever watch an anime that changed your life? Rode a roller coaster, woke up next to someone you love. Yeah,
I sleep in a separate bed from my wife. But
Based.
Slightly related, mostly because we both have very different preferences on like mattress firmness and blankets and basically everything to do with the bed. We both like different things.
That's what we call love on the spectrum. That's sleep on the spectrum. The spectrum of comfortability in terms of mattress firmness. And to be honest, that's not even like I fully agree with that. Like beds, I get. Rooms, I also get. Like you had your own room and bed your entire life. Eventually, I'll say this: I snore like super loud.
Yeah,
so if I was with somebody who couldn't sleep with snoring, that's just it. And I'm gonna get a divorce because I snore. Like.
Yeah, I'm so glad neither of us. That would.
Like y'all could probably hear me through the walls sometimes. I imagine.
We haven't, luckily, but
really?
Nah.
Never?
Well, you also always sleep in this chair and not in your bed. So.
True. Damn.
Dude, I came down here like earlier today looking for the pink XLR cable. Shit, I couldn't find it. But I saw you passed the fuck out in this chair, in the chair that you're in right now. This chair.
Yeah.
With a blanket on and you look so cozy, man. Like shit.
Doesn't take that much to be able to pass out. If I can just get like a decent enough backwards angle, like 45 degrees left or right, I pretty much pass out anywhere.
The other thing related to not sleeping together, I really like it cold. I like it very, very cold when I'm sleeping.
No,
and
freezing
like I get
good.
super overheated if I'm like right up next to someone. And also, wife does not like it as cold as I do. So luckily my bed is directly next to the cold air vent, so that kind of works out. Yeah, nice. I would get overheated.
No, that's good shit. It's like a good mix of just like if it's freezing cold, it's like like if it's cold, but like you obviously have to have a blanket, but like that mix right there is like let me see. It sounds like both of you guys have experienced marriage. Well, he's married. I was married, so would you recommend it? I would I mean, as a divorced man, I would say yes. Like, I don't like. There's two paths you can go after getting divorced, which is like hating women. Well, there's multiple paths, but one of them is hating women, and I would recommend not doing that. I'd recommend just like if you get out of a bad relationship, whether it's like a marriage or like a regular partnership of any kind, like I don't know, bro. Focus on yourself. Don't go into the next relationship. Just find a hobby. Go outside. Do something. Go on the internet. Find people you like. I guarantee you, all women aren't the problem. Guaranteed. Outside of that, I'm gonna go pee. But
Okay. Gonna go pee? You said?
Yeah. But yeah, more marriage tips.
Marriage, yeah. I mean, personally, like, I've only been married the one time, but I would.
I mean, I was also only married once.
True, yeah.
But there's possibility for another one, so.
So, I'm very satisfied with my marriage. I have zero complaints about it at all. But like it, you know, obviously depends on the person you're with. I met my wife on OkCupid, which is not the same app website as when I used it, is what I've heard. But like on that website, on that app, they give you like a whole survey where you're like, do you want kids? How do you feel about smoking? Like a big list of questions. And like as soon as I was like never want kids, it eliminated like 99% of the people on the app. And then like as I kept going down the list, it kept making the pool smaller and smaller until it was basically just like, oh, for sure, yeah. But yeah, the basically narrowed it down until it was just my wife on there, and she didn't have like a profile picture or anything. It was basically a blank account. I wasn't even sure if it was a real person until I started talking with her. But anyways, would recommend it if you guys are really compatible. Like, I don't know, there's like not why no kids? Oh, that's a whole thing, man. So I got a vasectomy when I was like 19. I had the military pay for it when I was in there. I'm very glad that they did that. Well, I can't imagine. So I don't know. I've never wanted kids. There's a lot of reasons for it. For one, they cost a lot of money. For one, two, they like I don't know. I could probably get into more depth if I wasn't kind of drunk. But basically they take a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of effort, and they kind of just become your whole life, and I don't really want that. I have hobbies, and I don't want to give up those hobbies for a child. I'm sure there's a lot of pros to having one, but I don't want one. I'm not about it. I have so little time as it is to like write code for my own personal projects, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I just don't want kids, man. I don't know. Am I a Reddit atheist? With my artwork, it's sad to see that's how I feel. Sorry, man. I was a Reddit user until they got rid of third-party apps, and I am an atheist. I don't know if I'm a Reddit atheist, but yeah, sorry, man. I mean, I think Michael wants kids at some point, or he's not like against it. So it's mostly just a me thing. I don't want kids, and luckily my wife doesn't want kids either, so it works out. Like, I don't know. Like, here's another thing. Most of the people I knew growing up are having kids now, or have had kids, and I've just watched them one by one just kind of like disappear. Like, they'll stop by every few months and say hi and maybe play a couple of games of COD or whatever, but for the most part, they're just off raising their kids and working and doing other shit, and they don't have time to just like hang out and play video games anymore.
I don't really want kids. I think, name reveal. See, that's, some people know my name, but
I mean, you've never really tried to hide it.
not really. I mean, more these days, I would be like, I prefer people not, but honestly, I don't really care. Whatever people want to call me, like Walter, Michael, whatever. Some people still call me Walmart Boy, but that's like a deep cut at this point. But yeah, kids. I'd say, like, if you somehow end up in the perfect relationship, like, maybe. Like, I remember even as a kid, and I don't know if it was just because, like, I grew up with, like, a single mom and stuff, but I always, anytime I imagined myself with kids, I was, like, a single dad, like, an old single dad. But I'm good on it really. Like, yeah. I mean, you're basically saying like people, you just end up doing that. Like, I would be a good dad, but I don't think I want kids. Like, it's just, and yeah, like, besides those, I feel like that's like the best shit. Like being married and like not having kids, like that's perfect. You can do whatever the fuck you want all the time. And I know some people are like, you're not contributing to the whatever. Like, contribute to your life, bro. Have a good time, play games, and like go to like whatever, go to conventions.
There's just so many things I would not be able to do if I had kids, man. Like
anything. This
anything.
right now.
Yeah, this right now. This stream would not be happening if either of us had kids. I'll tell you that.
Wait, Effie sent a pretty cool video. I'm gonna play this. Can I get this on the screen? Is the pause?
What are we looking at? What is that?
Fursuits. Let me see. I think I have. There we go. Cool. Wait. I gotta pause the music. Join the server, by the way, if you want. Join the server. This isn't the server.
Spirit Halloween, setting up your game.
This is at a Spirit Halloween.
It is?
Really? Bro.
Damn.
Do people go trick-or-treating in their fursuits, man? Is that a thing?
Damn.
I never considered that.
I feel like this probably exists for people who have skills, who want to like mod. That's what I was saying before. Is like you just mod existing costumes, or like maybe you just need the hands.
Would you just like everyone else is in like the standard like pirate costume or whatever shit from Spirit Halloween, and you just show up in a full fursuit? Like, I feel like I would feel bad like showing everyone else up. Like, man, your costume costs like $50, man. Here's my full fur.
Yeah, I made this over the course of 2 years, multiple iterations, and I've spent $7,000. Get fucked, trick or treat.
We keep getting asked about what happened to It's Okay to Be White, and I feel like
wait, this is the second time? I said it already. It's gonna be back on the channel. I just had the brief realization that I joined this work Discord server with my actual Discord, and like I don't care, that much. But if somebody happens to be like Walter and me, puts it into Google. Of all the stuff we've made, I just don't want whiteface because Mr. Beast, he likes to go to Africa, so like that's it. And outside of that, it will be back.
Also, for those in the know,
I haven't watched that in years, by the way.
It's Okay to Be White is not even close to like the worst.
No, it's not. It's not. That's the thing. It's not even bad. I'm not like. It's a great bit. It's a great sketch. It's a great video. In fact, can I pull it up? We just watch it real quick on here.
I feel like I'm getting brain poisoned by this Deaf World person in the chat. But
wait,
like,
I've missed a lot of the chats. What's going on?
Just put like the mental filter over that person. But they're like, good artists should push their DNA into the future IMO. Well, let me tell you guys.
Oh, like basically like keep the bad stuff. We have.
I didn't want kids before I had medical issues, but I have so many genetic medical issues that I would, if I had a kid genetically and then they had like type 1 diabetes or like any number of other issues that I have, like I would feel so bad. I would feel like awful all the time. Like anytime they had a diabetic episode or whatever, I'd just be like, damn, I could have just not had a kid.
Yeah. No, yeah, same. Like, I mean, generational wealth is a very good thing to pass down to a child, and if I remember.
I don't know about you, but I can see, like, I don't even know what video game he was playing, but, like, if I see a screenshot on, like, the bridge
that's
with, like, a streamer in the corner, I'm like, okay, the N-word is about to come out.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have that in the channel banner. He's somewhere at the bottom. But he's good now, he has his white wife and child, and they live in Japan, and
PewDiePie lives in Japan?
I'm pretty sure, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure his whole thing now is, like, he learned how to draw over a certain amount of years, and people are like, it's because you're rich, and now he lives in Japan or something like that.
Did you know he's a Linux user, and he's been pushing people to use Linux now?
Damn.
So has, like, Markiplier and other people.
Really?
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, but, like, what do they do on it?
I mean,
other than, like, vibe? Just, like, have a computer with it.
Yeah, just have a computer that isn't full of ads.
Damn. Okay, let me catch up on whatever. I'm gonna go back. Damn, I missed out on a lot of this. I'm glad y'all are enjoying this. We just kept going, and we have more people than we did before we left.
I'm gonna go pee out some of this alcohol. I'll be right back.
Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up. Walter name reveal. Don't call him Michael. That's his dead name. We call him Walter. Pretty much. Let's go with Walter. But whatever you want, whatever you know me as in real life. Anyone says otherwise, adoption is always an option. Real. I don't want to adopt a kid though. Like, there's so many issues with that. I won't get too much into like my personal, but I'll just say I've had an ex at some point, and it just doesn't. To be fair though, like if you're like, I'm just gonna skip that. There's nothing wrong with it though. Transhumanist future big boy. This guy on Shroom right now, gang. Script running physical plane big boy. I feel like having kids or not having kids. Sorry that we're a little bit behind. You know, we were watching the video. We are like hanging out. Post the link to the server. Well, it's private. You know what? Actually, yeah. I'll do the after I'm done catching up on the comments. I'll send the unlisted link in this. You know what? Yeah, actually, because it's gonna go back up anyway. So instead of private, I'll just unlist it. Edit video. Private, unlisted, done. But after, you know, like, I forgot there were slurs in that video, so, like, it might actually need to be on private. So what I'm gonna do is talk to the people who were in that video. The great people that we know to this day, and we'll see, you know. We'll see if it needs to stay online. But if it's not, you can pay, maybe you can pay to see it on Patreon, we'll see. But yeah, consider becoming a patron at any point. Obviously, I haven't made a video in a little bit, but there's a lot on deck. A lot of good shit coming up the pipeline. It's not like I've just been sitting here not doing stuff. We're just streaming for vibes, you know? It's good stuff. I'm glad y'all enjoy it and hanging out. We get to pretend like there's not work from now until then. Server, good artists should push their DNA into the future. The choppiness is what makes us... Yeah, honestly, that's part of why I have the... Now we have this overlay, like... Now, anytime there's like... If the stream seems dog shit, it's like, okay, it's just part of the aesthetic. It's just bad on purpose. Wacky Logic, thank you for the response. Thanks for showing. I love the whiteface video. Yeah, well, I mean, thanks for... I didn't see that, like, yeah. I remember... Holy shit. I remember... I don't know how many views that video had. I didn't look. But a few of those types of videos at the time, like, this was, like... peak 2016 era, so that one might have had a, like... It basically, if we had a video with 2,000 views at that point, like, that was very good for us. Especially at that point. Wacky, where is base your morality? But I'm sorry you went through those medical issues. Don't remember the context for that, but if you're talking about diabetes, I feel you. The last stream was lag as fuck. Yeah, I was looking back at it, I was like, damn, I didn't realize how ass. Like, it was laggy. I had the AI Kanye in the wrong mic. Like, I had it on XLR1 instead of 2, so y'all didn't hear any of that. So, but it's good, because that means I'll figure it out. I'll probably just have the input coming straight into the stream, and it'll be good. So, honestly, kind of a win. The video, Jesus, man. That's still like, I hadn't watched that video in such a long time. I forgot how much was in that. Like, I'm glad y'all like that video because it's Jesus Christ. Sir, this is a stream chat for autists. Pretty much. If you want to be the supreme autist, join the Discord server. The server you can find is in the episode 4 of Boku No Negro. I'll just go ahead and link it again. I forgot we're actually still streaming on Twitch as well.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Are we missing out on a whole chat?
Probably not. There's probably nobody on there.
What I miss in the chat?
Are we on? I mean, we should be. Unless the restream issue is causing us to not be streaming on Twitch right now. No, we're live on Twitch. If anybody prefers Twitch, go there. But, like, honestly, you know, the people are on YouTube, and that's where the focus is. The good people of YouTube. But if you are on Twitch, if you prefer Twitch, you could watch it there. The chats are still not linked, and I'll have that figured out eventually. But I figure it doesn't matter too much since everybody's on YouTube at this point.
Someone's asking about PK Splasher's profile pic. Let me look at that real quick.
I'm about to link the Discord server in the chat again.
I thought that was like a person standing, like a silhouette, until I zoomed in and saw it was like an animal of some kind.
Honestly, I don't know what his thing is. Join. Damn, I thought space enter would not have separated that into different chats. There we go.
I didn't know you could do pinned messages in the chat. That's pretty next level, man.
I still think the gamifying of the chat is pretty crazy. Let's see, what did I miss? John, okay, Ethno State John Troll. Okay, that's from the chat. From the video. Inferior culture, Jafari John. Love that video. Damn. If PewDiePie lives in Japan, that's insane.
Buddy!
I did mute, so people didn't get that in their mic. Or the headset. I was a Yogscast kiddo back in the day.
I've heard of that. I don't know what it
is. Is that the Diggy Diggy Hole guys? I could be incorrect. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am wrong there. I meant to say if this was made for anti-Daily Wire. It is a Daily Wire-ass sketch, but like, man. Well, like, you remember that sketch that we did with Inna? With the blue hair?
Oh god, that was...
Yeah. Anytime, like, Remix has reminded me of that, I'm like, that's definitely some Daily Wire sketch-ass shit, where it's like, but you're misgendering my dog? I don't even have that one on the Patreon, man.
No, that's just gone. Is that unlisted or is that just gone?
That's...
So we have this folder on the server of like an archive of the vast majority of everything we've ever done, like the project files and everything, but there's some stuff that's missing there. I would not be surprised if that's one of them. It's just not.
As it should be, because like...
That was just the worst, man. We had no input on that, right? That was entirely...
Well, he wrote it. I mean, like, the input comes in the edit. I think I edited that, if I remember. But, like, outside of that, that's kind of it.
I didn't know Azaz has seen that video. I didn't know anyone would have seen that.
You saw... Damn, dude. Azaz has got to be, like, some undercover-ass motherfucker.
I'm trying to think of what other, like, OG sketches that have been nuked from the internet forever.
I mean... We know the one. Well, there's two.
There's multiple.
But two specifically that come to mind that...
The top 10 video.
Yeah. Top 10 is top 2 for sure, and that's top 1.
Azaz, you know that top 10 video, man? That was... What else is there? There's the bathroom one. That one was nuked.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy, yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't really see a problem with it for the longest time. I remember you told me at some point somebody you knew was like, what the fuck is up with that video?
My mom. That was I sent my mom, or
so
I don't know
funny.
if I sent that to her or if she just watched it because she subbed to us, and she was just like, that was a weird video, man.
That's so funny, man.
I guess it was.
I honestly didn't think it was that crazy. I mean, it's stupid, but like in a very stupid way that's like,
yeah,
just dumb. Trump lied, frogs flied, real. I don't remember. PK Splasher says that. I don't want to be hacked on Discord, TBH.
That's fair.
I have this bad habit of taking screen snips of random images I find funny and making them my profile picture. I thought that was a threat for one of the videos we posted. I thought that was a threat. Straight Shadow Realm. Oh my god, the trans dog. I saw the video. Okay, I'm behind. I will joy down to even help with a thumbnail. When is the next Boku No Negro? What do you mean thumbnails? Like, you'll make thumbnails for like the streams? Or for videos, because that's a pretty big deal, dog. I mean, the stream I don't even know what this one is. This is probably just a screen cap or something. The next episode, when? I don't know. Eventually, soon. I thought I was going to get it done in August, because, yeah, that fan is pretty loud.
Did it?
Wait, why did it turn off?
Why did it just turn off?
The
whole thing turned off.
Oh, okay, we're good. Just the fan.
Well, anyway.
It's funny, the music turned off right at the same. I thought it was going to be out in August specifically because they told us we were going to be like furloughed for 3 weeks in August, but obviously like we're behind, so we're not. So we're still working all of August, but it's happening. I mean, after the stream is over, I'm pretty much going back to doing that, unless we watch Star Trek. But
we should watch.
Yeah, but I'm spending pretty much all time that I have outside of that working on it. It's pretty good. That one's I'm already working on. That episode after that is mostly written. And then there's like a few short ones. Because I'm thinking after that I want to kind of like just go back to doing shorts twice a month.
We have a lot of sketch ideas that we haven't done.
Yeah, and I do want to like keep specifically working on Boku No Negro, but I do miss just putting out stuff that frequently. It was pretty fun, so probably after that. Yeah.
I keep like I don't know, probably like.
But there will be behind the scenes for it too. Like we already recorded for it. Like because I'm working on it, we recorded some live action stuff for that. I have a handful of other behind the scenes of stuff for it. So
this is for the
Boku No Negro episode that's coming out.
Yeah.
I just like don't like putting stuff out before it comes out because like I mean it's not that crazy, but you know, spoilers. I just rather people go into it knowing nothing about it. But that's not very good for like promoting. So anyway, we'll be out soon. Yeah, or the videos TBH. I'm a Photoshop gizzard. Bro, send me join the server. Oh wait, you said you didn't want to. Well then
he's like live action, what the fuck? But did you not see the last one? That had live action.
we literally just played that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Live action is crazy.
I've had like I've probably like half a dozen at least video ideas that I personally want to do, but I've just been like ignoring them because I really want this video.
It's 2 big videos, as you know, in the Linux one.
That one's not happening. I'm done with that.
No more?
No, I've canceled that. I'm not coming on.
Damn. Is it just like an editing thing? Because I could like put something together.
I mean, it's not an editing thing. It's mostly like there's like I made that video to try to like I guess raise awareness or whatever for the like OS that I was doing, and like it's gotten way more popular since I was.
Even better. Do it anyway.
I mean,
there's no way that there's a popular video that's going that much into detail about it. Like, if it's more popular now, that's good because then you have like guys who are just saying like I use Linux for, I don't know, Blender or Resolve, and then there's like you who's going to be talking about like everything about it. Those videos need to exist, but I feel you though. It's a lot.
But like I would need to rework so much of the video because a lot of it is just like why aren't people using this OS because it's so good. And but I will say a lot of the rest of the video is like explaining like Linux history and like package managers, like a lot of other stuff. That was the biggest video script I ever made was that NixOS video. That was like 30 pages.
No, I remember like going just through your Premiere project file of it. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I still think something of that should come about because it doesn't all need to be like 15-minute concise video. I think.
Yeah, and I had a lot of complaints about the stuff that has been like totally fixed. Even if that does come out at some point, I want to make this video because like I still feel like with the NixOS thing, it was like I want people to know that this exists, but then people are already using it now. But with it's still very underground. Like it. Like,
you want to get in before the.
Dude, I just think the game is so good that I feel like any YouTuber.
I looked up on YouTube. Somebody streamed it at one point. I was like, could we stream the game?
Did they stream the new one or the old one?
I don't know, honestly. Or if it was just like some Let's Play or something.
I mean, people have made videos on it, but they're like 100 views, 200 views.
No, well, yeah, definitely. I'm not saying anything popular. I just saw like some random channel somebody had streamed it. Mostly, I was just saying like, could we get around the hentai stuff? But obviously, like maybe after you make your video, if we could stream it, and that would be like a good way to like push people to go watch that.
Yeah, I would be down for that. I'm still trying to figure out how to talk about the like not cool for YouTube parts of the game.
Are you talking like in terms of like personally how you feel about it, or like censorship?
Both, and also in like so it's like it's kind of one of those games where it's like I don't agree with. Okay, so Michael Jackson, right?
Right. Yeah.
He made Thriller. He also touched them kids.
Possibly.
Allegedly.
I didn't see the full documentary on that. I saw Surviving R. Kelly. But I didn't see that one.
So it's like, but Thriller's still really fucking good, even though he touched them kids. And it's kind of the same thing with that game. It's like, this game is like, I mean, it's still my favorite game, but also like, bro, there's some heinous shit in that game, man. But it's also like, it's so good. If you just cut that part out.
Are you
of the
talking
game,
about like Shota stuff? And like,
well,
like,
I'm like, the stuff that goes down in you know, specifically at the end of it is like
is it really that crazy?
Yes. Like, what the worst shit you can imagine, it's worse than that. Like,
I gotta finish this game because I'm trying to, like, could it be that bad? I don't know.
It really is. It, like, Kelsey my wife went from like being like, this is probably like the best game I've ever played, to being like wanting to not play it anymore. It was, and like, we're very like, we
Open-minded individuals.
we're very open-minded. We can put up with a lot of shit, and we both watch anime, and there's a lot of like questionable stuff that goes down on anime. But this it's so far beyond what I have ever seen in an anime. It's like,
really, damn.
It's to the point where the person everyone involved in making the game is dead. But if they weren't, they should get their hard drive searched.
Damn. What a note.
Dude, when I visited the abridged people in Columbus recently, I was I knew none of them were ever gonna play it, so I was just kind of giving them the full rundown of like the shit that goes on in the game, and they were losing their shit. They were just like, "This is a video game that exists and that was sold physically."
Even Chad hadn't played it, or
No, none of them even heard of it. I mean, it's very obscure.
damn. Let's see what's going on. Let me see. Photoshop Gizzard. I didn't see y'all dancing. Live action, but it makes sense now. What's the deal with the puppets in some of your videos? Are either of you big into puppets?
That's a whole thing.
I mean, how did that start? I think
we were in the dorms, right?
Yeah, we're in the dorms. Honestly, I would say the main thing that got me into puppets is like, before what up, Nimbus? Sleepy Cabin, before they were literally just a podcast, they did some puppet stuff, and
I didn't know they were ever not a podcast.
well, I think their initial like intent was to be like an animation studio or a creative studio, and then obviously that's like very hard, especially when everybody's like some different form of like mentally disabled. And anyway, they did puppet videos, and I was like, oh damn, and I got into puppets. And I bought some for like specifically one video, but then like enough people turned me down for it to where it just never happened. And then I just it was some like dumb religion thing. And then eventually I was like, okay, fuck that. So then I wrote some other stuff and we did stuff with that. And then most of that stuff is gay, but then eventually like I started doing nibbles and I was like, this is actually I think like okay. And then I did nibbles.
What was the one that we did with that old like civilian dude that we worked with? Where we like went to
yeah.
When we got sober,
Mr. Del, yeah, I remember him. He was a good dude. I liked him. It was a Pokemon Go video.
Right.
That was a fun video, man.
I don't remember almost
where you're
anything
choking him
about
out while you're singing the Pokemon theme.
Oh my god.
That was like, honestly,
great.
like, if I could keep anything from that entire short, it's that bit. That's so funny. You just choking the shit out of like a suburban man while singing the Pokemon theme. Buddy. Oh, but yeah, I do have other Nibbles stuff going on, but at this point it's like less just like puppets, and like I just like to put whatever I can into it, like live action 3D and puppets and random 2D shit. But yeah, I don't fashion myself like a Jim Henson type of Muppets ass nigga.
I will say, I don't know if I ever shared the sentiment with you, but like when you busted out the puppets and you were like, "Hey, we're gonna have puppets in this next vid," I was like,
Kill yourself.
like internally, I was just like, I don't know about that.
Trust me,
man.
dude. I know. Like it's like a.
And then you told me how much you spent on those fucking puppets, and I was just like,
They're like $46 a piece.
God damn! And you had like what, 4 of them at least?
It was 1, 2, 3.
And you had the different
4,
outfits you put on them, and
5.
just like, dude, like.
It is great. Now that I think about it, they're $40 a pop. But well, no, because here's the thing: is you can buy some of those puppets, but there's this like shitty website. It's called. I don't know if it exists still, but it was called sunnypuppets.com, and it was clearly some website with some old lady had. And you're about some website by some old lady. It was called sunnypuppets.com or something. And some of those end up on Amazon, but if you want to know where they are specifically from, you can get them from there. And you basically email this old lady, and she makes these puppets like from scratch and sends them to you. And yeah, and so I bought the set. It came as a set. Like you could buy them individually, but it's like a religion set. So I bought that. It was like a little bit cheaper.
I'm glad I'm remembering of this. Did I ever show you like? So
But I will say though, yes, and I think after like we experimented, like at first I was like, okay, people and puppets seemed like it made sense, gay, and then puppets on puppets seemed like it made sense, little less gay. But then once I started like putting them on a green screen and like doing other dumb shit, I was like, this is like fun.
What was the video? Did it ever come out where we were filming like on base with like a green screen wrapped around my shitty car? With like the puppets, and we had to like pretend like we weren't filming on base because you're not allowed to do that.
I think it did. It's probably just private now.
Okay, I don't even remember what that video was.
I think it was when this. I think it was
like getting pulled over or something.
Castillo. It was like right when this happened in real life, where a guy got pulled over and shot to death in his car or something like that.
I didn't even know there was a real world.
It was based off that.
Hell yeah, man.
That's so funny. So deep.
Did I ever show you this? So guy,
Puppet PlayStation.
I'm a big fan of the. I don't know if I could call him a rapper, but Lil Ugly Mane. Did I ever show you his album art? Like,
oh shit! He has the fucking the guy,
the same
the
fucking
homie.
puppets, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then here's another one. Like.
Oh, that's so much better. That's really good.
Yeah, dude. Bro uses the same puppets that we did for this sketch.
Yeah. No, there's not that many out. There's like a few sources, and they all just kind of get modded by like people to some degree. So whoever that lady who owns Sunny Puppets is making bank off of everybody, or somebody is. That's so funny. He's just sleeping in the green screen.
Oh yeah.
He's right here.
Oh, oh that's great.
If y'all can see here, Nimbus, my cat, right? He's.
I can't believe there's other Lil Ugly Mane fans in here. That's
oh yeah,
crazy.
who we got?
The Deaf World. Dude.
That makes sense. He doesn't even want to join Discord.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what it is? Why do you want to join Discord? Is because like
He said he didn't want to get hacked.
Some game company bought it, right?
No, they're trying to go public with it on the stock market.
Well,
like Microsoft was gonna buy them.
But didn't it get bought by like some like game studio or some company?
I don't think so.
No?
They were like in talks for it, but.
Oh. Okay, let me see what I missed. What to do with the puppets? Okay, just explain that. You followed me on Instagram. Oh, my fault, gang. I don't know what. What's your Instagram? I mean, bro, like I'm the same on all the platforms. If you're different on, I mean, look, it's my fault. I don't know, but if you're not the same on each one, and I am, who's that on for real? Unless you tell me your government name, how am I supposed to know? Somebody called him a fake fan for not knowing about our live action videos. That's funny. What are we talking about here? Real. Oh shit! Post Elvis headed out. I miss him forever ago.
Oh yeah.
Damn. See ya, bro. Somebody let me know next time. I'll try to just pay better attention. I'm not actually trying to put it on you, but
I should have said something.
it's all good. I'm like pretty behind on this. Okay, catch you later. Yeah, bro. I'll hit him up. Ciao, bro. Okay, everybody said bye to him, so he's good. Those puppets were an investment in your future. I've said this before, but like, back when we had moved, I had put the puppets under the bed at some point, and like sometimes like we'd be about to fuck or something, and a leg would be sticking out from under the bed, and it would like just kind of like fuck up the whole vibe. So then eventually I started just putting them in the closet. But then like obviously having a bunch of puppets hanging on hangers in the closet is not much better. So yeah, now I just use 2. And if whenever the new episode of Nibbles comes out, you'll see like basically it's just like 1 or 2 puppet characters, and by pretty much just 1. I thought Fear and Hunger is the most NSFW game. I don't know that game. Do you know that game?
What game?
Somebody said I thought Fear and Hunger is the most not safe for work game.
I don't know it, but
Well, Ugly Man made animatronics for live shows. What? He did live shows and had animatronics?
Oh yeah.
That's sick. How is he gonna mention that and that not that? Crazy. Shout out Pro Jared. He made a cameo in your old. By cameo you mean we stalked him and followed him and pulled up on him against his will.
I've seen his penis.
We really should. Honestly, like I've thought about like I have an episode for like one for something. I mean, it doesn't have to be for Boku No Negro, but we should get him in a video. And
He probably would work with us at this point, right?
What does he have to lose? You know what I mean? He doesn't have anything to gain, surely. But if I pay him $200, he'll do it.
Probably.
He'll probably
how much does Raid Shadow Legends pay him? Like, it can't be that much.
300. That's what I'm saying. It's like if we give him a look, bro, solid $200, you don't have to plug it. You know, it plugs itself. Shout out, yeah, okay. I've been hacked before, not gonna lie, through Discord. Just making art, no funny.
Yeah, we have a mutual friend who, it's been a minute, but he was constantly getting hacked on his Discord. I swear, like once every few months, I would get
Dorian. He was hacked? I thought he just quit it.
many times. Like I would get a spam message from his account in my DMs that was like, "Yo, check out my crypto, whatever the fuck," and then like he would delete it, and then like he'd be like, "Hey, sorry, I got hacked." Like that happened to him like legitimately like 10 times. I don't know how. I don't know how.
See, I thought he got hacked one time because I got a specific message, but I was just like, oh, well, no, he was sending me like a nitro thing, and I was just retarded, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to get hacked on no nitro. But I just, never. I just don't click links like that on anything, but I try not to anyway. Fear and Hunger bangs and is dark, but a lot of those obscure indie Japanese joints go way crazier in an obviously fetishistic way. Fear and Hunger. I'm gonna screenshot that and
Def World saying that they've been hacked through Discord before. You know how you can avoid that is only using Discord in a web browser. Like there's the app
Really?
Discord.app, and you can just access it entirely in a browser, and it's way harder to get.
Is that how you use it, or? But if you suspected it.
Yeah.
If you were like a normal person, and I see. I missed your few comments. My bad. Shout out to Pro Jared. I read mad respect for keeping your old. Okay, I didn't. Mad respect for keeping your old anime con videos on your channel. Most of those are gone.
Yeah. There's only a couple that are still.
I got rid of mine, and most of the Phoenixes.
You did your own one time.
Yeah, I did like 2. But Phoenixes are still there. I kept the original one. I kept the Pro Jared one.
The OG, the first one's on there still? The like magic.
Yeah, the Magic of Magic is still there.
Okay.
The Sand Japan, like, you couldn't have that series exist without Magic of Magic and Sand Japan. Like, those are the videos, and then after that, it just gets better and better. So yeah, most of the really good ones are still there. Outside of that, I took out Yellow. I think Yellow City Comic Con is gone. Whichever the one with the Asian lady, that's gone.
Oh, that was the Asia Fest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That
one's
that's
gone.
probably for the best. That was.
It was funny, but like
that was just like a genuine like
a misdirect.
celebrating Asian culture type shit, and like.
I think we played it good, but I still would prefer to not have some of that up there. Still pretty funny though. I think that could be on the Patreon still. Like it's not bad. Like you didn't go up there like speaking like Chinese to anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for the shout out, even though, many gone.
The quote from
The quote from Uncle Ruckus part. Okay, let's see. The Uncle Ruckus quote, that reverse vitiligo. Oh, yeah. Where he's just like, I got the opposite of what Michael Jackson got. Lucky bastard. Re-vitiligo. That is a pretty funny thing. I've always said I think Aaron McGruder is just like in like Professor X's like lab, just like looking at people say that they want more Boondocks. Like, you don't deserve it. And honestly, I don't think we deserve any more of that show. Like,
It was a good run.
it was a good run. Everybody just wants it because it's like, bro, talk about Diddy, talk about P Diddy,
I feel
talk
like
about this. It's like
they've covered like
there's so much funny, there's so much cooler shit in that show than just like talking about Usher and P Diddy. Like that FBI agent that would follow Huey around, like just the random cool, not even non-pop culture related shit that existed in that show. Incredible.
Also,
and if all you want is commentary on dumb nigga shit, you don't need another episode.
most of the like commentary they were talking about was also like older shit than the show anyway. They were talking about like old Black Panther stuff a lot. Like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people like hang on to like the very specific stuff like Tyler Perry and like Usher and Soulja Boy, but you're right though, even at the time that the Soulja Boy stuff was happening, it didn't just happen. It was like a couple years old at that point.
I want to rewatch through that show. Like when I watched that originally, I didn't know shit about shit. Like I was so removed from anything political, and like it would be cool to watch it again, like getting the full depth or at least some of it of what they were going for.
I mean, I know a lot of people make arguments against the like third and fourth season specifically because I don't know if it was a different showrunner, but the lead writer on it, I forget her name at this moment, but a black woman, and she was one of the main writers on Scrubs at the time.
Oh yeah.
She writes good, funny shit, but she like basically, I think Aaron McGruder had pieced out. They took some of the stuff that he had left over, and she took over and like helped write most of season 4. Could be wrong on that. Well, not wrong, but like there's a mix of information in general. But if you want like good information, you should check out The Storyteller. It's a guy who has like a whole channel completely dedicated to like the Boondocks lore and stuff. But yeah, I mean, season 4 isn't perfect or anything, but
I also want more media rooted in radical black politics. I watch like several YouTubers who do that, but it's not like they're just talking about it. They're not like making a show.
wait, what are you talking about?
Some PK Splasher was like, I want more media rooted in radical black politics. Like,
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like that's another reason I say like we don't deserve more Boondocks, because if you're more attached to like just the fuck shit and not like any of the actual cool, like more people just like Riley and Uncle Ruckus, they're just like, I just want to hear Uncle Ruckus like be racist, and I want to hear Riley be ignorant, which is really funny, by the way.
It
but
is.
like the real thing that makes it special is like the mix of all those things.
I will say it really bothers me when you have characters like that and like racist white people latch onto it, like unironically. Like I've seen so many like very racist white people on COD with the username of Uncle Ruckus, and it's like, oh, yeah, all right, man.
Yeah, it's like comes back to that thing of like why Dave Chappelle quit the Chappelle Show at the time anyway, where he was just like didn't realize like if people were attaching themselves to his stuff for the right reasons, so he just fucked off. I mean, like, I don't know, like obviously there's like a certain amount of like responsibility that comes with that, but at the same time you can't control like the McGruff thing. Like if I haven't looked at the comments on that in forever, but I know there's lots of people who are like McGruff was right, or like based, you know, like where he's like rapping about like hurting minorities and stuff. So it's like it doesn't matter how clear you think you are about what you're saying, somebody's gonna twist it anyway.
This is a tangent, a very big tangent. How do you feel about the current usage of the word base? And what it's turned into?
It's just like everybody kind of. Here's the thing: everybody latches onto it like politically, right? Like whether it's left or right.
It's basically just stuff I like.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll say this: it's all invalid if you don't know the base god. If you don't know Lil B, if you don't know the base god, if he doesn't know you, it's all invalid, regardless of where your politics stand. Pretty much. But like, if we want to get into like the real, I think a base is a good mix of like something that's like true and good. I mean, obviously, like, there's like a definition, you know, that Lil B himself could tell you, but I can't give that information out to y'all. You have to go and seek that out yourself. There's the cooking dance origins are explained. The origins of bass have been explained multiple times.
Bitch Mob.
Bitch Mob Task Force. There's just a lot of good Lil B lore, and you know, I don't want to accredit bass to like any political movement or side. Just like get into Lil B and then make your own decision.
Lil B's a furry, by the way.
Has he shouted out any specific furries?
I don't know. Just his song "I'm a Furry" is really.
Which album is that on?
His most recent one, man. Shit, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna. Did somebody else leave? Let
It's
me
Book
see.
of Flame is the one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, the one with the Flame Swordsman Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Someone says I found the term "based" is too zoomy, which is weird because Lil
Yeah,
B's older than both of us.
Bass is millennial shit, by the way. So, like, if you've heard based from, like, some Zoomer or, like, some alt-right guy who, like, says something about Indians is, like, based, right? Like, I don't know, man. Like, fake bass is real. I'm not saying, like... That's why I say just go listen to Lil B. You'll find out what it means.
Saying go listen to Lil B, though, there's so much.
Exactly,
There's
and
so much.
that's even better. Because, like, you go there, you could listen to Oh-Fi Fuck 'Em, you know, 5-hour mixtape. You could start wherever you want.
We got Hoop Life.
I mean, that's
Shout out
like
Hoop
my
Life.
favorite. Hoop Life mixtape is like my favorite. The volume 2 is really good too, but Hoop Life is great.
All the Flame albums.
Yeah, Green Flame, Blue Flame,
There's a Red Flame.
Evil Red Flame edition, really good.
I will say I've personally maybe listened to 5% of his discography. There's so much, dude. Like,
gotta be more than 5%.
Well, probably-
we listened to a lot of Lil B in the day.
oh yeah, we did. But like,
But I know what you're saying.
especially his old, like, I mean, a lot of that stuff's lost. Has he uploaded it to Spotify? Like his 100-song albums on MySpace. Like,
Yeah, I remember when he would shout out his MySpace on his
like
songs.
shout out
on
MySpace. I got 300 free songs, man.
Go there. He would just say the entire HTTP link. I remember my friend Andrew. He
Gonna go get more alcohol.
oh, for sure. My friend Andrew. If you've seen the new episode of Boku No Negro, and even before that, he's one of my friends. I'm from Las Vegas, and he has like a clothing company. He's just like an artist in general, a designer. And he makes Garbage Clothing Company and many other such things. And he did all like the background characters in the new episode. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I think he had like an iPod with all Lil B music, and he just listened to Lil B for like multiple months, like only Lil B music. But yeah, I think the reason we're even talking about this is just because like people say bass all the time, but it's always like coming from a fake bass perspective. Like, if I'm sorry, but if you don't know the bass god, I don't think it's, you know. And that's the thing that sucks is like if you actually listen to Lil B and you say bass, you might know what I'm talking about in reference. This is getting very like pretentious. Just go have some fun. Just go have fun and listen to Lil B. That's all I'll say. Okay. I'm a little bit further behind. They deleted my art from my computer. They went after my scheming folder with random sketch ideas on Photoshop. Oh, you haven't read the quote from Uncle Rickus. I read that. Boondocks was perfect. The last stuff without him was trash. Yeah, I think we talked about that already. Like, some of it's good. Like, Carl Jones is good. I do still find it weird that, like, I mean, I get it. You gotta make money, so go ahead and make an anime with Meg the Stallion, but, like, Yappa Man? Do y'all know about Yappa Man? Like, if you just, like, follow the things that you enjoy and that inspire you and make shit about that, I think, even if it doesn't, like, blow up, I think that's better than, like, I don't know. But I get it. You're always as an artist, you're always balancing between, like, how much money can I make, and, like, do I spend 5 years on this personal project to make no money? You know what I mean? So, like, it is what it is. Uncle Ruckus is real though. I don't think it's wrong. No, I'm not saying Uncle Ruckus is like a bad like you should like characters like that should exist. Like I said, like I think McGruff thing that I did is kind of like that in the sense of like he's obviously saying wrong things, and it's it's commentary, but as much as you're not responsible for those things, you just have to realize once you put that out there, that's what's gonna happen. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like most niggas just want to hear Uncle Ruckus be racist and hear Riley call things gay, and that's good and that's funny, but that's not like the majority of what was the Boondocks. So I'll just fully own the pretentiousness of saying that y'all niggas don't deserve more of that show. If that's all you want from it is just Uncle Ruckus and Riley and talking about how niggas wear skirts, like just go make shitty Diddy parodies and just talk about like how things are gay, like whatever. Let's see, I don't know. Valid. Base isn't even significant anymore. They don't know it anymore, it's dead. Meme. Base is the whole woke, but before it was co-opted. I don't even know about that, man. I don't even know about that, but I know what you're saying, though, yeah. I know you're saying, young base god came straight for the, yeah. I'm always found the term base kind of too zoomy. Yeah, we already talked about that, too. Base isn't zoomy. It's just co-opted by a bunch of zoomers who don't know anything about Lil B. Base is dead. Not even gonna, the alt-right like it. It's dead. Yeah, but the alt-right doesn't even, I don't even know if the alt-right knows about. That's the thing, bro. It's like all these people who call themselves base, the alt-right, the left, none of them know the base god, and that's where you need to start. We're talking about religion, right? It all starts with reading the Bible. Read the Bible. Go listen to Oh5 Fuck 'Em, start there maybe. Go listen to Blue Flame maybe, Wonton Soup. That's like a very good start.
I want to say, way before I met you, so in high school, there was this dude that was a grade ahead of me. I think of him as my school bully. He bullied me a lot for a lot of stuff. But then my like towards the end of my high school career, he just stopped and totally changed course.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And he just started using the term based and saying thank you base god and shouting out Lil B. And I was not into rap. I was not into I never checked it out, but I was just like he just totally changed everything and was repping Lil B, and I like.
See, that's the effect. You think it comes from negativity. You think it comes from being edgy. No, bass is like enlightened beyond what you think it is. Of just like, oh yeah, calling Indian people whatever. No, yeah, I also had a bully. His name was Chaz, black dude. He had 2 sidekick phones. He was tight. This was in the hyphy era of the aughts, so he was cool. He would fuck with me for a bit. And then eventually, I remember I would hear him listening to Ellen DeGeneres in the back of the classroom. And I didn't know anything about Lil B at the time. But he did become he was like, he didn't like me, but he wasn't as mean. You know?
Aside from that one bully I was just talking about, I ended up being friends with like everyone who bullied me in school eventually. I don't know through what means, but I had...
Because you were funny.
Oh, aside from one of them, which I beat the shit out of.
I remember that when you said you slammed his head against the fucking locker.
Yeah, that I never became friends with that guy. We kind of just never talked to each other after
I
that.
don't think you could come back from slamming a nigga's face into a locker. Or getting a person to a point to where they need to do that to you. It's over.
Yeah. And that... It was crazy how different that changed. Like, my whole social life in school changed after that.
It makes sense. Like, if like, you're like a nerd and people think, like, oh, you're a nerd. And then they find out you're funny, and then they find out you beat the fuck out of somebody, it's like...
It was... Then like, I was really upset at the time of, like, the city sued me and him, and we both had court dates. I was on probation. I had a probation officer. It was the whole thing. But... that just added credibility. It's just like, damn, you beat someone up so bad that you had probation and had to go see a judge.
That is kind of
like,
fire. But what grade were you in? That was high school, right?
7th or 8th grade.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's
junior high.
That's pretty sweet. That's in the OSC. Not even the alt-right like it. What do you mean the alt-right love base?
Oh yeah, that's like
That's
their
like
thing, dude.
yeah, they try to co-opt it pretty much. Like, I mean, like it's kind of like the frog, you know, like
Like
the
if you
4chan frog. Like left people use it now, but like
like if you go on any social media and you say some alt-right talking point, like
base.
just go in
yeah,
there and be like
always.
2 genders, and then someone's like based, bro.
Yeah, but nobody. I'm telling you, they don't know how to cook. They don't know anything. They don't know the difference between Lil B the base god. They don't know about the task force.
Yeah.
Tiny pants.
Well, they don't know about.
Tiny shirt. They don't know about stacks on deck X based.
They don't know about Jerry, bro. Like
Selling Jerry. Yeah.
I learned so many terms for pills from Lil B.
Yeah. I remember for so long being like, who is he selling? What is Jerry and who's he selling it to?
Dude, his in Book of Flame.
And they call him Jerry Rice as well.
I think he was calling it birds. He's selling birds. Like that. I guess that's pills. I don't know. I don't know what else he would be selling.
Damn. See, that's what we call like moving the needle. That's pushing the needle. You know, like you don't rest on your laurels of what you call things. You just keep reinventing things. Like, imagine doing that and then eventually like, you know what? I think I'm going to just like fully produce my own tape.
Saying, sir, this is a stream for autists. Dude, I tell you, I feel like if I tried to get an autism diagnosis, I'd probably get one. Like, I would imagine. But also with all the current health stuff in America, I don't want one. I don't want to be put on that list that RFK Jr. is making. I'm good.
I forgot he's like actually like in Congress or something now.
He's the lead of the health department, like national health, like DHS and shit.
That's crazy.
Like he is in charge of like funding vaccine research, which is cool because he's not doing.
But yeah,
just,
I gotta just correct. Basis not dead. The alt-right love it. Everybody loves it still. Both left and right liking to use the word correct. Lil B pushed spirituality philosophy, but it was chaotic. Well, that's kind of like where we're getting into with base, but I'm not gonna define it myself. That's what I'm saying. Go and do your own thing, because like going out and trying to like define it in a sentence defeats the purpose of the whole thing. And I promise that's not a cop-out. Don't want to preach, but look at the state of the world. It's too easy to perceive a true God, no organized religion. Dead homies. Sir, this is... okay, once again. But only of a certain kind. Base God, Ayo. RFK is going to send you to a camp.
I mean... I mean...
He seems like the type to, like, experience the camp before he sends people there, though.
Yeah, I feel that way. I'm like... certified diagnosed ADHD, and I'm worried about that shit. He's making lists of those things too, man.
That's real.
Oh, that's real for sure. I feel like, I don't know, I'm worried about my Adderall prescription, man. I feel like it's just gonna, go away someday. And then I'll have to go on darknet websites and use crypto.
Maybe you gotta start making those connections. Making those... You just get like one extra prescription every month, and then by the time it goes away, they're like, "Oh, well, this makes sense." You skip the line a little bit. Damn. Time is it's like 1. It's pretty good for the time it is right now. We still got like pretty consistent on the viewers.
Yeah, we could go for a bit more, but
what are you feeling? Okay.
I'm down to keep going. I'm down to. I'll be real. I'm pretty turnt right now. I'm feeling the alcohol. It's better if you want help to seek for perceived symptoms. I'm doing fine, man. Like, I mean, my social life is in shambles or whatever, but like, I'm doing good. I have a job. I have a wife. I'm probably like, I'm fine. I don't know what anyone could do for me in that regard. Like,
somebody said I got scared and thought Sam Hyde. No, Phoenix is much funnier than Sam Hyde. So. Don't get that twisted. That guy, Phoenix would never flip over a table because somebody outsmarted him.
Do I look like Sam Hyde? Is that a meme? I haven't seen that dude in front.
No, I mean he has glasses and is white.
I mean that's all you need, really.
Pretty much, yeah. I still don't know why YouTube added an XP for chat. I mean, like, I'll say this: like, if you have a lot of viewers or whatever, I mean, you currently have. I mean, you said that, but you're number. You know what's crazy is he was number 1 before that, but now he's number 2. So I don't know if
Oh my god, Patrol for Brains, bro. Dude,
Oh, Pedro, that's really familiar.
That's
yeah.
an OG, bro. I think
Yeah.
he was following me on Twitter, I think, for the longest
Yeah.
time. Man.
Bro's doing better than me. Damn, dude. Well, first off, shout out. Thank you for pulling up to the stream. Fucking
Hey, man.
old head alert. You look nothing like him. Yeah, you don't look like, I think it's just because glasses and white, and, we were talking about based or something like that. I don't know. That guy always comes up, and
If iDubbbz never made that video, I still have no idea who that is.
yeah. What I have to do? I don't even have to. I mean, iDubbbz is alright. I wish he made more videos about squirrels.
Dude, the squirrel videos are so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
He, like... I still watch the videos he uploads about the drama stuff, but, like...
I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, you make money if you have some dumbass fucking H3 dude on talking shit about you online. I guess like you should get some money and talk about it. Yeah. But outside of that, I don't know. There's no like good, interesting like YouTube drama really at all. I mean, that like implies that it was ever like super interesting. Maybe it just seemed more so because we were like, you know, you're younger.
I still like passively consume. Like, I don't like getting into the drama as it's happening, but I like reading summaries of it afterwards. It's pretty fun. Dude, I was reading some furry drama on a wiki page.
Oh hell yeah!
And it was so funny, dude. Like, there was this dude who got outed for... Okay, there was this dude who would find roadkill on the side of the road and fuck it.
Oh, that's really bad.
And he was in, like, Telegram channels of people who were into a similar kind of thing.
Damn.
And so, he got outed, exposed, whatever.
By his brethren?
I guess.
By somebody pretending to also fuck roadkill, and they're like...
Well, just, he was a YouTuber. He would, post on YouTube. And, like, just, like, people found out what they were into. And so they were like, alright guys, I'm out of the furry community. I'm done being a furry. I'm selling my fursuits. And then he sold one of his fursuits to some guy. Some random guy. And it turns out... And then the random guy was like, cool, I'm buying this fursuit so I can wear it at Anthrocon, which is like a big furry convention.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, that was a sock puppet account by the roadkill fucker. And so he could go to that convention.
Wow!
His fursuit.
That's really smart. That's really smart.
And nobody would call him out for it because he thinks they all think it's a different person.
Damn, that's really fucking good.
I found that so interesting.
That's so funny, man. That's like really good to do. Damn, he really wanted to go to that convention still.
Yeah, man. Like,
I love that shit. Damn.
Petty drama is so good.
Respect to that.
Also,
that's
the
not even
feds
drama.
like
that's just like you have to respect that level of fucking.
Shortly after he went to the con, the feds raided his house and took all of his electronics, and he's on a watch list.
Damn. For fucking roadkill though, like that should just put you on a weirdo list.
Well,
I don't think you should go to arrested for that.
That was what came out initially. There's also like banging dogs and stuff.
Oh.
So,
okay. Well, you know.
But like.
Damn.
Yeah, that was good.
Let's see what we got. Dead homies. Still don't know why YouTube added XP. Yeah, we saw that. Phoenix, Crunk, Real. Bro's doing better than me. You look nothing like Sam. Yeah, thanks for noticing, dude. Yeah, no, dude. We remember, usernames. Especially because there's not that many users to name. Phoenix, you're too a beauty to look like Sam Hyde. No, yeah. I mean, Sam Hyde basically Frankenstein himself, right? He, like, injected, like, tea into his balls and his penis and his boobs, and now he's just, like, a giant, symbiotic motherfucker, and, like, I don't know. Yeah.
I haven't caught up with him, but I have a whole tangent slightly early.
Wait, what else we got in here? H3. Yeah, there's no option. They both suck. Why dwell into that, though? It's like Sonic Shoe. Next level deception. Oh, why dwell? Yeah, yeah, H3. Yeah, those are both really shitty options. Granted, like, I'm not gonna lie, I think Fish Tank is good, and Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Did,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna pee and
Okay.
then smoke like a third of this and be right back.
yeah, I mean, you're good. Did you guys know how popular steroids are, man? Like in current year, like so I've been working on a video about Call of Duty for a while, where I kind of infiltrate friend groups of shitty people and try to like not necessarily change hearts and minds or whatever, but like just try to get in their head, try to like figure out what their deal is. I had to burp there. But steroids, man. It's such a big thing. Like if you go to a gym right now, like basically any gym, and and you're like people will just offer you steroids. It's a whole thing. There's like it's really really easy to buy steroids online. Like so easy. And I watched a whole like hour-long video about it from someone who like goes to the gym a lot and constantly gets solicited to get steroids. And yeah, they were always popular, but it's kind of like the thing to do now if you're at all interested in fitness. It's really strange to me, but like a lot of people in COD are into it from what I've seen. So I'm really drunk and I may be meandering my points a lot, but yeah, I don't know. It was really funny. Part of that conversation was just like they were like, what's it like knowing that any man you run into could kick your ass, man? And I was just like, I wouldn't know, man. And they all just laughed. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I need to get more alcohol. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem where I can't keep my thoughts straight. I need more alcohol. Yeah, shout out. So I've been going back and forth on like what the main topic of the COD video is going to be, but COD. So I'm really good at COD. I'm not like just saying that. I am really actually very good at Call of Duty, and Call of Duty has strict skill-based matchmaking. So you will I only get paired with other really good players of COD. Like I get paired with streamers and like professional Call of Duty players all the time. And like really high ranked players and stuff. Anyways, the thing that I've noticed is that the more the like higher skilled lobbies you get into, the more toxic they get into. Like every game I get into is somebody with like MAGA in their clan tag, or like kill black people, or just some heinous shit in their username, like all the time, every single lobby. And like it just gets more and more toxic the better you are at COD. I don't know if that's the case with other games, but like I see people on YouTube making videos about COD and about COD lobbies and stuff, but they're in like normal lobbies. They're not in the like really high skilled lobbies that I'm in. So I want to just kind of like expose that kind of aspect to it. They're not okay, dude. They're so not okay. It's like it's fucked. The kind of like the things I've heard in COD lobbies are like just unreal. Like I have so many clips of people saying shit that would get you banned from any other game on the planet, and they're just fine playing COD. And I find it funny that COD has added like AIs that listen to you, because you know COD is owned by Microsoft at this point, and they have like ChatGPT listening to your voice chats. And if you say if you throw around certain slurs or whatever, you will get temporarily voice banned. But honestly, that has just made it worse. People have just gotten more creative.
Yeah, there's lots of dog whistle codes, things you can say. And then...
Yeah, they just go like one step away from saying the hard R, and then just say like
8-8.
Almost like worse shit almost. And it's like I don't know. And the other thing,
you can get creative with it.
I have a lot of footage of like so I speak in a COD lobby and get called a faggot almost immediately. Like I probably have 100 clips of randoms on COD calling
Yeah,
me a
anytime we've
faggot.
played on there, there's somebody who'll say something. But Phoenix is like very good about how like he'll like get back with people. It's in a very like positive way. like you can goad somebody into something racist and then make them feel like actually retarded after they say something racist. Pretty funny.
I have a lot of clips of people like we're starting a game and I say something and they say something like really awful to me, and then I just start killing their entire team and doing really good, and they're like they'll start apologizing to me, or they'll act like they never called me a faggot and they'll just be like, oh, you're getting shit on by this dude, look, whatever. And
Well, it's because like you have the cloak of like people like when you're really good at COD, people just assume like, oh, okay, like he's also racist. They're also, you know, and then you can just like heel turn like immediately. It's pretty fun to watch. Just like just being in those with you occasionally and seeing it. Pretty fun times.
one of my favorite things is so so my clan tag in COD for the longest time has been NB, like non-binary, and nobody knows what that means. I have yet to find a single person in COD that knows what that means. But like, I'll infiltrate these friend groups, and it's like I have multiple examples of people asking me what it means eventually, and I'm like, you should just Google it, man. And then their reactions when they Google it. Oh, it's so good. They're like, wait, this person who's good at COD is like that? That's crazy. And they're just like, it breaks their brain, and it's really funny.
Somebody said, I like the concept of COD anthropology. This could be a whole series of videos, dog. That would be a pretty interesting video of like infiltrating like racist COD lobbies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I also, like, there's part of the video that I want to, like, talk about just having severe social anxiety, but having my entire social outlet be like the worst type of humans on Call of Duty. Like the vast majority of my social interactions are with like incels on COD.
He said, I got called the N-word like day one of playing Black Ops 6 release, and I'm not even black, fam. Damn, well, I don't know, maybe I just assume anyway. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that for you. That's fucking funny. There are no queer folk playing COD at your level. Well, I mean, you're in a pretty good clan.
Yeah, so I've been searching for a group of COD players, like a group of friends for years, and I finally found one, and I'm like the only like dude in it. It's all women. It's exclusively women, with like half of them have kids, but they're all very good at COD. And that's a whole other aspect of the video. Like, people give me shit all the time, but the shit people say to women on COD is like,
No, it's crazy.
it's next level, man. Like,
The amount of like good conversation you can have just by being like a decent like human being. Like, I remember one time I was playing, and it was such like a good perspective because it was basically like the mom was on mic, but the kid was playing, and you could hear her like telling him he was doing like a good job and stuff. And I just remember telling her like, damn, like if I grew up like that, like I'd probably be like a much better person. Like, I don't know. It's really like anytime like if you say something to a woman that isn't immediately like fucked up and whatever, that yeah.
yeah, like I find it funny how people have like maybe five insults. Like, they hear a woman and they're like, fat bitch," or like, go back in the kitchen," or like there's like a couple other ones, and it's like, it's funny how common those are, in that the group that I play with all have very good like canned responses for those canned insults. Like,
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense because they're like such uncreative, like canned racist things that you could just like find anywhere. That you only really need a few good canned responses to that shit to like disarm somebody. Damn, man.
I love all it. Like, it's my favorite thing when people are like, "Oh, we're about to shit on these bitches. You know, we're about to win this game. Bunch of women, terrible at games or whatever." And then we just like wipe the floor with them, and then they either leave because they're so embarrassed, or they just don't say anything, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you guys were shit talking so much. What happened?"
There's a really funny video of Mr. Beast. He was playing this pro level chess player, and she was she's a woman. And so I guess, I mean, obviously it's like for content, so he's just playing against her. But I also think there's a part of him that's like, well, she's a girl, so I can beat her. And everybody's like, well, you're Mr. Beast. You have like a big channel and you can do whatever. And, you know, you're really a high IQ. And she was like about to beat him, and then he like leaves the call. He like leaves the game under the guise of like, oh, I got disconnected. Like, bro, it's chess. You didn't get disconnected. You rage quitted.
I've kind of learned that like if there's a woman on a mic in my lobbies, like they're about to shit on everyone. Like if you're comfortable enough to like have a mic and talk, like
Oh yeah,
you're probably really good.
you're like ready to just like really just make somebody feel bad about themselves, and it's the best person that you could possibly do it to. It's like as close to an ego death as you can get without psychedelics, as like being in a COD lobby.
I also have like a whole I don't know how I'm gonna approach it, but like COD helped me kind of discover like the non-binary thing, mostly because like I have a very solid memory of being in a COD lobby, saying something, and then somebody on my team is like, "Yo, are you a guy or a girl?" And I was like, "Damn, that's a good question, man. Shit, fuck, damn, dude." And then that was kind of like that wasn't like the thing, but I was just like,
if somebody says that to you and you have any other response than what you know, then like yeah.
I was just like, "Damn, that was supposed to be an insult," but like,
But now you got a nigga thinking.
yeah.
You got a they thinking. Though I've always felt, and I maintain this, nigga is a gender neutral term.
That's true.
I think personally.
That like true, but also how I hear it used.
No,
like,
it's not used like that. Like, you know, if you're saying real nigga or if you're saying like that, but like at its core, it's a gender neutral term. Though like I've had moments where like that has not been the case. Like I think it is, but then you know, some people are like, well, they called me a nigga. It's like, well, yeah, that's like just like you could say that to anybody. Yeah. What do y'all think? What do you think about that term?
Also, I have a second channel, a very, very underground.
We should watch one of your videos here.
Oh shit, one of my COD videos? Yeah.
Well, we could watch that. I was gonna pull up your actual RPG Waiter channel, but let's start with the COD one.
Yeah, so I have a second channel where I just upload COD clips on.
What is it again?
Catch a stab it.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if it'll come up. It has like 3 subscribers. Yeah, 4 subs, dude. I got another sub.
Let's get Phoenix up to 10 subs.
Yeah, we should stop the
No, yeah.
That last video I uploaded, oh my god, it has like 26 views, dude. Shit. It's viral almost.
Pretty much. I mean, for a private channel that you share with people that you know. First off, let's get this here.
So this is my COD footage. You know.
Which one should we watch?
I guess that most recent one is really good.
Oh, this one? Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
God damn it, I got fucking bitch.
Guys, they're defusing on bomb.
There's only one person left. Jesus! What the fuck?
Dog.
Hey, this nigga's running around with a pickaxe and killed their whole team. With just a pickaxe.
That's like
And
perfect
then they
commentary,
catch
man.
Oh my, bro, you are the fucking GOAT. I don't care if we lose this round right now.
Share.
There's a couple other good ones on there too.
Can I go here? So now you guys just get to see my Cumtown.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I like Melee a lot.
Does it make me want to play COD now?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What else we got?
The jumped over the table one's another good like reaction of other people.
There's no audio on this one.
I should.
Okay, they can hear it, but
It's just.
Why is he chasing me? You thought you were safe, so you started reloading.
add him on COD.
Yeah, man, hit me up on COD, man.
You can see it. Catch a stabbing. Subscribe.
Bro, this guy's such a fucking weirdo. He jumped over the fucking thing!
Fucking stick straight to
So
the
clear,
face.
bro. His character is black. Why would like no one else is doing that?
Yeah. His character's black. That's so funny, dude. Holy shit. God.
I don't know
What-
how interesting that was.
I mean, I think it was. I think people were just, they were just too engaged. Already subbed. Hell yeah. I've never played COD. That is actually kind of crazy. Like, I'm not going to judge you for not playing COD now, but for, like, never having done it. I mean, there's, you know, there's a lot of games out there. It depends, like, for me, like, I was just, you know, like, if you have, like, older brother type of people around you, you know, people with, like, consoles and stuff, or, like, games, it makes sense.
So I was
If not, then maybe not, but...
I was always like a generation behind personally. Like
No,
I,
yeah, same,
I had
dude.
the PS1 when the PS2 was out and
Yep.
stuff. And like, so I have a vivid memory of going to like an uncle's house that I didn't hang out with much. He had a PS3 and the PS3 had like just come out pretty recently.
Oh, I fucking wore my uncle's PS3. Like, my uncle had a PS3. I was like, oh shit, plug my hard drive into that bitch. I was like watching anime and shit, and like, man, like it was a good time.
I remember like, so he had a plasma screen TV, like a ginormous like
Oh, I don't know about
60-inch
that.
plasma
He had a good
screen.
one.
And like he had COD 4, like Modern Warfare, the original one, and I played it for like an hour, and dude, like going from like Spyro the Dragon and like fucking Jack and Daxter to
Yup.
COD, that blew my fucking mind. I was just like, whatever this is, I need it like right
Yeah,
now.
man. I mean, I went from like Zelda to COD, and like my uncle, like my uncle was like like graveyard shifts, like security and shit, and so he would get off work at like 5 a.m., come back home. I would stay at his place in the summers, and like he would just get back. I'd already be on his COD, but that's how it started. Is like he would get back, I'd watch him play COD for like an hour. He'd like pass out on the couch with it still going, and I'd just grab the controller and start playing. And then he'd wake up eventually, and he would just start like, oh no, that dude's around the corner. Like, oh no, like why are you aiming down sights right now? Like you're fucking up. Like, oh no, like that's how I learned how to play.
Like, so when I was maybe 16, I got a job at Chick-fil-A, and
those are
the
good
first
stories.
thing that I bought with my Chick-fil-A money was a PS3 and Modern Warfare 2, which was like the latest COD at the time.
That makes sense.
And from that point forward, I was playing COD 5 hours a day until current day. I mean, pretty much. Like, I never stopped. Like,
That makes sense. I remember I was in line, like, waiting to get Modern Warfare 2 when it came out the first time. Like, with my... I remember... I wish I still had my t-shirt. I had it because they sold out a lot, so I got an XXL t-shirt of it. And it was just, like, some, you know, dumbass, like... It's a good time, though. Good male bonding experience.
It's slightly related. I watched one of the most interesting YouTube videos I've seen in a while, where some guy got a Raspberry Pi to watch... So he played Counter-Strike. And he got his Raspberry Pi with AI to detect where the enemies were. And he hooked electrodes to his arms. So it would shock his arm in the direction of the enemy. So it
Damn.
would move his arm with the mouse towards the person. And, like, it was... And
That's crazy.
And it gave
Did
him,
he
like,
actually get better?
yeah, it gave him inhuman reaction time. Like,
Is that the currently video that's getting like? Because I got recommended some like shock thing to some game, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if it's that. Is it recent? Are you talking about?
It's pretty recent. It's like within the past like week or two.
Okay, I haven't clicked on that yet.
It's a really good video.
I gotta watch it. Yeah, I kept seeing it on my thing, and I was just like, I just kept doubting how like good that video could actually be.
It was
just
really
seemed like
good.
bullshit. Okay, damn. Hold on, what's it called?
It was uploaded by Basically Homeless, which I had never heard of until this video. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, man, I've getting recommended this like all like the last 2 weeks. I feel like
it's so fucking good, dude. That video is amazing.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I turned 30 the other day and I've been feeling a bit washed.
I'm not doing that. That's this thing.
Statistically speaking, my reaction time's about to take a massive dump. So it got me thinking. Our muscles contract based on electrical signals they receive from our
this
brain.
is real.
So what if I can just hijack that signal, and instead of listening to my slow human brain, have it listen?
See, I thought it was just like punishment. Like I thought it was just like you do this wrong in the game, you get punished, and then that's why I didn't click this.
One of the most interesting things I learned from this video is cheaters in Counter-Strike have trained AI models for enemies in Counter-Strike. Like, you can give this AI model a feed of your game, and it will draw a box around the enemy team in Counter-Strike. It just
Damn.
It can recognize the enemies and.
See, that's tight.
So, like, the cheating doesn't even interact with the game directly anymore. It doesn't look in the memory. It doesn't, like, look... It just watches your video feed and can know what's going on with AI. And I will say, when AI started coming out, I kind of predicted that this kind of thing would happen, but I didn't know it was already a thing. It's kind of crazy.
That is sick, man. See, that's the thing. It's like, I know a lot of people...
said my mic has dropped out, by the way. Where is my... I mean, I'm just...
Oh, hold on.
Did it literally just drop off?
Give him a little something.
Alright, we're talking.
Speak a little Chinese for the people.
Nihongo wakarimasen.
Hi. Where are you in Duolingo right now, man? We gotta get synced up on this shit.
I mean, they're throwing in kanji.
The kanji practice is always where like I end up like I'll get like I'll use 2 free streaks.
So I want to say like
you don't need to know kanji, bro.
It bothers me how they're going straight to kanji. They never covered katakana. They just have random little words in katakana that they throw in, but they don't actually I don't know like all of the katakana characters.
Oh, not yet. Well, you'll learn that very quick.
At one point, I did know, like way back in the day, I knew that. But have you ever?
You'll learn it like very quick. Like once you like get it, like.
Have you ever used Pimsleur, by the way?
No, what's that?
So I was big into that back in the day. It's like audiobooks. It's probably like a different format now, but I would listen to it on the way to work, like in the military, driving to work, and it's like. It like you're listening to it. It's like you meet someone on the subway, and he's like, where is fucking whatever station, and you should say, and then they give you. It's like Dora the Explorer type shit.
Yeah.
But then it's like, and then you hear a Japanese person be like,
Tokyo eki wa doko desu ka?
Yeah, and then they just keep repeating that over and over again, and you're supposed to repeat along with them. And it was more for like vocal training, like practical, like you're in Japan talking to people type shit.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I pirated it, by the way. It's like $400 or something per course normally.
That does sound pretty solid. Though honestly, like, yeah.
Yeah, I like that quite a bit. I should probably get back into it, but I don't like. I have a thing where I don't want to like. I don't like doing certain things around my wife. It's just, or
you feel cringe practicing Japanese.
Yeah, or just around anyone. It's not
cringe, man.
It's not just my wife. It's just literally anyone. I just don't want to like.
I was thinking about doing like Japanese practice streams.
Yeah, it just feels weird, man, and like she feels the same way. So like, whatever. But
y'all should just start doing it. Fuck it. fully take a dive into the cringe of speaking the king's English. That's how I feel about Japanese.
I don't know what brought this into my mind, but I have a complete random tangent to talk about. So, completely random, not related to anything we've been talking about. When I was getting into Linux, I mean, I tried to get into Linux as a young teenager, but like when I was really getting into like the nerd culture, like deep into Linux, I followed this guy called Lundu. That was his last name. And he gave talks at conventions. He was a very charismatic speaker, and I was very into him. He was the reason I made a Patreon account originally, was to give money to this guy. And a political person just talking about Linux for the longest time. And then he started getting into politics as the Trump stuff started happening. And it turns out he's not good on the political spectrum. And I should have known that because he's from... I feel weird going on this complete tangent.
It's alright, well, we'll bring it back.
Anyways.
Nihongo hanashimasu ka?
If anyone knows this person I'm talking about, he's like
Nihongo benkyou shiteru. Mainichi. Mainichi. My nigga. Mainichi. Same thing. Anyway.
So once he started getting really into like Trump stuff, I kind of fell off and started following other people, and like kind of like I was confident enough with Linux where I didn't need this person's like in my life anymore. But then I get back, like I was reminded of this person recently because they like are like full on alt-right, like awful person type person, and it's just like, damn, this was like my idol for like 2 years, and like
That sucks.
it really does. And I was reminded of it because I finally recovered my Patreon account, and it was like, oh, do you want to resubscribe to this dude? And I'm like,
Damn.
no, I really don't.
That shit does suck, man. Like, I don't know. I've only had like one. I only have one person like that, and they're dead, so they probably know who this is. But like, but even that person, I don't know, man. Like, that sucks. You get fully absorbed into the like, Groiper like grifter thing. Like, I don't even know how that happens. Like, you think you're like you have this thought of just like, I'm a fully like self-aware human being. But somehow you're like into that shit.
I mean, it's the thing is, before they got into politics, they like, it was just Linux stuff, and like still some of my favorite tech talks are from this person. Like, they have a talk about how Pokemon Go is a CIA psyop, and like that is still one of my favorite tech talks of all time.
Wait, what was it about?
Pokemon Go and how the CIA is behind it.
Mm.
Like, Niantic was like a data collection company contractor for the CIA, and they made Pokemon Go specifically to collect the location data of like millions and millions of people and give it directly to the CIA. Like, the CIA funded Pokemon Go, and like Pokemon Go, like the company that made it, has won several awards from the CIA for like espionage.
This is why the feds are in this router right now.
Yeah, that's one of the main videos that kind of radicalized me into like big tech being like bad and surveillance state, that kind of shit.
Honestly, as long as you can get out of like the big tech thing being good, like I think that's like a good first step. So many people get just like so soaked into the Elon, like tech is like Silicon Valley is based.
So hey guys, listen. There's 8 people in here. I'm gonna tell you 8 people something I learned recently that
I feel
might.
like we should change this. What's the best?
Okay, so.
Wait, no. We need a good soundtrack for this.
Oh man, go to Imperial Capital is pretty good. You could also just go to base.radio, dude. There's probably a good soundtrack.
Fair, yeah. Base.radios.
You could pause the Uno and then
Well, let me find it first.
There it is, and you just hit play and it should be good.
I mean,
that's it right there. Yeah. You good?
I mean, like, is it gonna fit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give it a second. It'll be good. This is from the same person who made the Uno music. Anyways, so I have some friends.
Hold
So-
up. This shit ain't. This is.
Is it not working?
I mean, I can leave it alone for a bit.
Okay. A bit of backstory. So, in the military, one of the last things I ever did, I did a hacking course. I was in a 3-month hacking course where they were teaching me how to break into Windows, basically, for 3 months. And I learned so much stuff in that hacking course. Where this is going, I got cancer like right at the end of the course, and I ended up not working for the NSA, but I was on a track to be a government hacker. And I am still friends, like really good friends, with several people who are like government hackers. So I was doing a boss fight in
Peanut Butter Gamer in the chat. What's up, bro?
I was doing a RuneScape boss fight with somebody that I've been friends with for years in the military, and who is currently like a high-ranking government hacker for like an NSA adjacent agency. And I know a lot about that kind of stuff, but this kind of blew my mind. So the NSA is sitting on like hundreds, thousands of 0-day exploits that have not been discovered by anyone else. Like, if you're running software, the NSA knows how to hack it, basically. Pretty much any software you can think of. But what blew my mind is apparently not only do they use technical measures to gain access to servers and networks and stuff, so they'll like do research. They'll find, like, say they want to access some tech company in, say, the Middle East. They will find an employee that works there and kill them. They will send military people to their house and kill them. And then gain access to they will act like that person. They will kill the person and then get on their like voice calls, get on their Slack messages, whatever, and act like the person that they just fucking killed. And then that person that they killed has access to all these servers and all these networks. They're an admin on whatever shit. And they'll use that to leverage the access that that dead person had to get even further into these networks. Like, I don't know why that never occurred to me, that they would use physical force alongside the thousands of exploits that they're sitting on. But that just kind of blew my mind. When he told me that, I was just like, that's fucking crazy. Like, they just kill IT professionals in the Middle East to get admin access. That's fucking wild. And I like, he said this like casually because, you know, we've shared all sorts of government strategies with each other because, you know, we were in that for a while. But dude, it's like just the extent that the US goes to get access to fucking everything is crazy, man. Like, they're just like if you're a sysadmin in the Middle East, you watch out, man. There might be some fucking Marines outside your house or something. It's crazy. I don't know if you knew any of that shit. That blew my mind.
I absolutely, possibly, obviously didn't know any of that. But like, Jesus, that's scary.
Yeah, dude.
I did have one. Can I? Nice. That's actually not so bad. Damn, the Una soundtrack is so good.
It really is. I have another.
Wait, I have a response to something somebody said in chat not too long ago. What did he say? I forget what he said, but this is somehow relevant to what was said. You might know this one already.
What was it?
It's a couple levels deep, but
Damn.
if you know Yakub. Do you know Yakub? We gotta do a whole stream about that.
Hell yeah.
He created white people, but that's like a whole different thing. Did we lose? Okay, we're good.
I have a. I don't know how much of a tangent this will be. I'll try to keep it short. But early on.
Oh shit, Preacher! What up, man? What's up, Preacher? Preacher worked on some bits in the last episode of Boku No Negro. Outside of that,
Is
good
that
art.
the person that made the artwork and shit?
They did like the animation of like the biting into the tennis ball.
Oh.
They've done some stuff for episode 1. They're just a good artist in general. Good queer black artist. Very just the homie, really, honestly. Yo, what up? Shout out to my homies in the CIA, empowering U.S. imperialism worldwide. Let's go, Yakub, Yakub, the creator. That's so funny. I love that we have the CIA and Yakub, the creator, like in sequence. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Dio thing.
I'll try to keep this short. I was really into Minecraft
keep it
for a
however it
bit.
needs how it-
I was big into Minecraft faction servers, like in my early 20s. I was probably like 22, 23, and I was basically like top of this Minecraft faction server. I had bought a bunch of hacked Minecraft accounts from sketchy websites, and I made a Minecraft bot that ran in a terminal where you could run like 100 Minecraft bots on like a shitty laptop and have them all like do different things. Anyway, I'm going somewhere with this. I ended up meeting this person. His Minecraft name was Attacking Servers. I don't know if that's still their Minecraft. They had so are you guys familiar with the Mirai botnet? Probably not. It was
We
one.
give it okay. Yeah.
So the Mirai botnet was one.
Wait. Appreciate y'all. Hell yeah. Thank you.
It was the largest botnet at the time, and if you don't know what a botnet is, it's
What is
basically like millions of hacked devices, like smart speakers and smart TVs,
They
and
take
like
all the
laptops.
internet bullshit and combine it into.
So it's basically like an army of slaves, but instead of black people, it's smart home devices. Not my best analogy, but if you can imagine.
Well, I mean, it's a very like we need it. Let's ground it real quick.
There's so many people who don't know they're hacked, and they would never know they're hacked. That their routers are hacked, their TVs are hacked. But
I just assume like anybody who's smarter than me has access to my devices at all times.
so
Just
this
gonna say.
this botnet was millions of devices across the whole world that were like hacked, like they could be controlled remotely. So if you can imagine the internet connections of millions of people at the disposal of some shitters from 4chan or whatever. So what they could do was they would open up this, it's called a C2C, command and control server, basically. And it's a thing that sends the instructions out to all these hacked phones and all these hacked TVs to basically DDoS a specific thing. So it's how DDoSers take things offline. This is how it's done nowadays.
Nice.
It's just millions of hacked devices all under the control of a specific thing, and then they're like, hey, all of your internet connections flood this one website, and that's how they take it offline. That's how the PlayStation Network was taken offline for like 14 days back in the day.
It's gotta be like a shit ton of people, because like,
It's,
I mean, the amount of people that don't know that they're hacked is vastly outnumbers the amount of people like you that
it's a lot.
could actually at least know if that was happening.
It's a lot. Just if you can imagine, like, if I wanted to take down a website, I send endless, like, I max out my upload speed to this website and just spam it with requests to where it's like, I can't handle all of these requests that I'm getting. Now, if you can imagine millions of devices across the entire world attacking a single website, it will take that website offline. It won't be able to handle all of that traffic.
Except like Twitter and shit like that.
I mean, yeah, so, but the really big botnets can take down pretty much anything.
Really?
Yeah, like Cloudflare is about the only thing that they can't take down because they run the whole thing.
Damn.
So this person I met on Minecraft had access to the Mirai botnet. The one with the million people on it, the millions of devices. They had access to the control server of this botnet. And we were in a Discord call, and he was showing me the terminal that controlled the botnet. And he was like, hey, give me a website that you want to just knock offline for a bit.
Damn, really?
We knocked off 4chan for like an hour. 4chan, the website, was offline for an hour because this dude.
When was this?
This, I mean, I was probably like 22,
Holy shit.
21. Like, knocked off 4chan off the internet for an hour or so, just with the botnet. And I just named random websites, and I would just be like, yep, they're gone. They're off the internet because you crashed their server with all this traffic. And, like, they were just showing me this. Like, I still have the credentials to log into the botnet. I imagine they're not legit anymore. I imagine they're not valid. But
Damn.
it, like, they gave me the login for this shit. And, like, I still can't believe, like, the shit I could have done with this back in the day was, like, it was so much power. And, like, the fact that these randoms on the internet, another thing, these people had, so you know how when a website gets hacked and their database gets leaked with all of their users, and all of their personal information, they had, like, thousands of databases of people's shit getting hacked. Like X website gets hacked and the database gets leaked online, they had it on their shit. And they were using software to combine all of these databases into, like, a searchable thing. So they were finding, like, there was people on this Minecraft server with a username, and they would type this username into this database search tool. And they would be like, oh, we found the email to this username, like an email tied to this username. And then they put the email into the database, and they're like, oh, we found their home address. We found their phone number. We found their full name. And then they use that information to find their family's information. We found this person's father is this person's sister is this.
Jesus Christ.
And
so what, just for, like, just for on some Sonic, just on some Tails gets trolled?
No, they were using this. So they would enter these Minecraft servers, and they would be using hacked Minecraft clients to, like, glitch into people's bases, to, like, fuck with people, to, like, cheat at the game, basically. And the owners of the server would be like, you guys are cheating, we're gonna ban you. So what they would do is take the owner of the server's username, put it into their database search tool, find out who they were for real, and then they would get on Skype, which was a thing back in the day, and then swat them.
Damn.
And they sent me, like, news articles of the owner of this Minecraft server getting swatted by the cops.
Holy shit.
Because they banned them on the Minecraft server, and they were like, no, we're gonna ruin your life with the cops. Just because they banned them on the Minecraft.
One passionate night in Minecraft.
Yeah, and then they got unbanned. Like, they had this weird relationship with the owner of the server I was playing on, where they were, like, openly hacking and talking about it in the chat, and they wouldn't do anything about it because they're like, I don't want to get swatted again.
No, yeah, it makes sense. Like, at that point, if somebody's talking about, like, oh yeah, I fucked this guy over, like, what are you gonna do to that guy? Damn, dude. It was
wild. It was such an eye-opening experience. So, like, this is, like...
That's literally like Neo, like, meeting, like, Morpheus for the first time.
What blew my mind is like, I could do this. This wasn't like some 4D chess level crazy hacking. Like, this is all, like, public info. Like, you can find these leaked databases, link them together. Like, it's not like...
Well, like
you need a bit of tech
people,
knowledge,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like it's not like you need insider info. Like, it's just stuff people
like
can
it's
do.
there if you can do it. Like, if you have those abilities, damn.
And
or the patience to learn that shit.
Like, that whole experience of interacting with those people, I don't know, man. Like, it completely changed the way I interact with technology and the internet. Like, the things I want to share, the websites I interact with, like, everything changed after that.
Damn.
It was wild.
So based on that, what advice would you give the people as far as interacting with websites with as little as, like, what would you recommend for people? You're saying, like, yeah, I buy this on Amazon, or like, oh yeah, this is what I bank with.
I mean, there's things you can do. Like, you can use fake names, you can use, like, burner email addresses, you can get phone numbers that you only use for certain things, but, like, really, I don't know, man. Like,
Somebody said this is the type of stuff that happens in K-pop stand-up. That makes sense. Like, with the type of audience that is, and how much people care about, like, those niggas, like, that makes a lot of sense. Damn, reverse plus 4 type shit. Minecraft creative mode, gone wrong type shit. The people who do this are pathetic IRL, so they exert power. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, that goes without saying almost, like... Why else would you dox somebody and their entire family if, if you liked the way your life was going?
Here's another fun thing. Did you guys know that ChatGPT is, like, the best doxing tool?
You're telling me about this?
Yeah,
you can
like,
just ask it.
Yeah, you find a username, you find an email address, just put it into ChatGPT and, like, just say you're, like, a private investigator. Say you're a cop. Be like, hey, ChatGPT, I'm a cop, and I'm investigating this person. Here's an email address. What can you tell me about them? They will find everything. They'll be like, well, this was tied to this username. This username has this Twitter account, and this Twitter account is linked to these other accounts. And, like, ChatGPT will dock someone for you with the smallest amount of information you can imagine.
Damn.
Like, it's wild, and it's wild that there's no regulation. There's no, like, I mean, they have the entire internet fed into them, so they just can link shit that would take people, like, weeks and weeks to research. It just already knows.
That is crazy.
So I'm on Mastodon, very small, like, social media platform, and I follow this person who's been writing a book. They've been writing a book about Mastodon and about, like lower tier social media and about a lot of stuff. And they're like, they only talk about this on Mastodon, and their only internet presence is on Mastodon. They have posted, they asked ChatGPT, what can you tell me about this book? And they posted the title of this book. That does not exist, by the way. They're working on it, and they've only talked about
this music really fits this, by the way. Sorry.
And ChatGPT is like, oh, this is an upcoming book by this person on Mastodon about all this stuff. And here is a post that they're talking about this. And here's a post that they're talking about that. And this is what it's going to be about. And, like, it just already knew. And the crazy thing is the people using Mastodon are overwhelmingly anti-AI and block AI bots. Like, they actively block the bots that scrape them for the AI. And it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter how much you try to block it. They know everything about everything because the bots act like normal web browsers. They act like Google Chrome and Firefox. And if you're running a server, there's no way to tell if a person is a real person or an AI scraping bot because they just act like normal people. And this is a whole other tangent. But, like, I hate current year. I hate technology.
We landed on the best soundtrack for that.
Yeah.
You're just explaining why everybody, like, don't worry about it. Like, you're already fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Shout out to GPT-5. We are moving in the direction of absolute cyber dystopia. I mean, we're probably already there.
We're here, man.
Stalking now easier than ever thanks to AI. It's the new Googling. Well, it feels definitely more than that. Like, before you could Google yourself and your MySpace would come up. Now it's like, Google your teacher. But yeah, don't Google your teacher.
This is my favorite song.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
On foot. These clankers have no loyalty.
I love all this.
The clanker memes are
the
pretty good.
slurs going to AI. It's fucking good.
Clanker is a pretty good AI slur. Granted, they're not at clanking.
I love Cogsucker. Cogsucker is really good.
Cogsucker? That's funny. That is really funny. What else we got? Clanker, Cogslucker. We're gonna have what's Chrome face? Probably. Where you just paint yourself. What's that? Do y'all know that image of the guy from the white guy who plays the cop from Breaking Bad, where he's in full, like, he looks chrome.
Yeah.
I've just been calling that Chrome face. So I think that'll be a thing. But I definitely don't think I'll live to the point to where, we have physical robots that aren't like at this point, all the AI, you know, the robots that are supposedly controlled by AI are all just like remotely controlled by like people with like, you know, suits and stuff. I do have moderately public-facing online presence, but this shit is wild. Yeah, that's
They're
another
saying
part of the
they
reason.
asked GPT about them.
Oh, nice. Did you get anything good? See, that's another reason why I just think it would have been great to not have, like, my full name on the internet. That would have been good. So just, like... I mean, granted, at this point, like, you know... You probably just scan my face. But I don't have a... No, yeah. It's whatever, dude. They have everything already. I was in the military.
Oh yeah,
I have a clone already.
They got our fingerprints. They got our DNA. They got our
Yeah.
medical history.
They have more than... They have it all. Clone was made. The ultimate banger. Clanker. Don't look up my personal private. Okay. I mean, I don't want it, but it would be interesting to know. Because if you're like some really rich... That's the one thing that you could always hope, is there's like some like billionaire watching you. It's like, bro.
I've chosen to like try to be ignorant about it. Like I know, like I've tried to keep like from pretty early on in using the internet, I try to like limit what info I put out there. Like I've not DMCA'd, but I've asked websites to be like there is this website that was constantly posting like BMT graduates. They were like, this is the graduating class
damn.
at BMT. Here's their full name. Here's their rank. And like I hit them up and I was like, like I've done that with many websites, but at this point, I don't think it matters. I would imagine that GPT knows my social. Like if you give him my username, I bet they could find all of it. I would imagine. It's unfortunate. Also, it's like 2 a.m. Probably.
Oh, it's like 2.
We should probably I gotta eat and we should watch some Star Trek and stuff. But
No, yeah, I'm hungry as fuck. And I've had 6 Twisted Teas. Alright. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll be back on the following weekend.
Oh yeah, we should stream next week.
Just keep going every weekend, honestly.
I'm so down.
At least like one Blender stream and one of these. But yeah, appreciate y'all for pulling up. I'm gonna go through and name everybody, and then I'm gonna shout out the Patreon again. Appreciate you, Parsville, for pulling up. I don't think they're there anymore. PK Slasher in the Discord. Appreciate you, man. I already know you. Azaz, of course. Gang. Preacher, thank you for pulling up. And thank you for helping me on last episode. Really helped out, man. Pedro for Brains. Crazy, man. Thank you for pulling up. I think that's everybody. Yorp. Seems like a OG. I don't know. You had some real shit to say. Thank you. And Merbzo. Nerbzo. I think like Affy's probably gone by this point. But
Oh, yeah.
anyway, thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you for pulling up. We're out of here. Have a good night. Don't kill yourself.